for you. Don't creep past me. There he is, Low Richard Richardson.
Devin, yo, word am I there when they fight this nigga getting broke up? Word am I there? Are you gonna post this?
You're trash. Devin, you trash.
You're not gonna post
Devin,
this. He can only say the same thing.
B3 Picks TV. We back. Listen, the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network, we definitely working. Man, when y'all come in, tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. Let me throw up the ticker, man. Bless the Zelle, bless the PayPal, bless the Cash App. We building. This is the week we're gonna put in our monetization on February 21st. And 21st is a big fight week. Big fight day, excuse me. This is a big fight week, but that's a big fight day. I got my brother Juan Claudio here. We're gonna recap a little bit from yesterday, and then we're gonna cook on all of the fights that's coming up essentially. Of course, let me get it. Let me adjust. My bad. I started off the show with the wrong thummy. Let me get us back. But shout out to Xander and Bad Bunny and Emiliano doing great things in the sport. But we looking at Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney, Vegas 2026. That's what we're looking at right now. It looks like Keyshawn is going to be the one that has stepped up and going to take on this task. Xander's going to be at 154, getting that Josh Kelly fight, right?
Right.
Talk to me, Juan, about this fight real quick. Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney. Before we pivot to Charles Martin and FA, and then we'll go into all the fights from this upcoming week. Do you like the Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis matchup, and do you feel like that's a dangerous fight for Devin?
It's a dangerous fight for Devin. It's an interesting matchup, though. I think if both men are in the A game, they obviously have chances, and opportunities to be great. So, obviously, both guys they're coming in there, well prepared and well, nourished to come in and do what they do best. But um, Dev's got to figure out a game plan that works, something that can stick, something that can make him confusing. Again, Dev is, the more experienced, fighter. I just feel like stylistically, Keyshawn can beat him. Stylistically, also, Keyshawn is one of those fighters that you try to stay away from if you're kind of more like a Dev fighter. I think because obviously athletically, he's just as gifted as Dev, but I think a little bit more. Obviously feet wide, I think Dev is a little bit better. He moves a little bit better around that ring, but he also, gets caught a lot more than Keyshawn. So obviously, when you having conversations about fighters like Keyshawn, especially fighting fighters like Dev, it's more of a how does he catch him or when does he catch him. Now if he catches him, that's up up in the air, that night. If this is really happening, up in the air that night. But if it does happen, is how does he catch him? When does he catch him? Or if he catches him? Because if he catches him, it's a different story. But if he can't, how do you make those adjustments to win the fight?
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Salute to my brother Blaze, pulling up.
My
What's
boy
good,
Blaze,
Blaze?
what's going on, big dog?
We got
Oh man,
Mad
what's up,
Chad
man?
Bay
Just
in the
chilling.
building.
I'm just cranking on my PS5, about to play this Undisputed.
Blaze had
Nice.
me, brother.
And then when I go live, that's all I do on my channel. I only hit the live on my YouTube when I'm, you feel me, scrapping on this joint. I
All
usually fight
right,
with
all
Bud
right.
and Southpaw. But yeah, listen, man. We talking about
What's
Keyshawn and
good,
Devin.
Zon? Good to see you.
What y'all talking about?
You just asked
We
me
we
about
recapping,
yeah.
but Haney Davis. That's the topic of the show. Let's start with there, and then we'll get into everybody that had Charles Martin
Yeah.
pick. A lot of people picked Charles Martin last week.
I can't wait to see Shelton Moore. Shelton Moore. Shelton Moore. I can't wait to see him. Oh, because I
But
know
Was
he's
that
gonna be
that
higher.
was that
it's
Charles Martin
not
last
like a
night?
Devin Haney. See, Devin Haney is a serious topic. So with Devin, we didn't see Sean Moore for about a week and a half. For the Charles Martin, he gonna be here. Mr. Moore
Yeah.
gonna hit the link. All he gonna
Hey,
say is,
hey,
"Man, I don't give
V3.
a fuck about that fight. Fuck that fight." Zay
V3,
was
who'd you
good.
lose after the T.O. Shakur? after T.O. Shakur? Who stopped showing up?
I can't know. Did anybody?
Now I don't think anybody. I think it's more the frustration because I felt like, and this is this is not a shade to anybody. I'm not going to shade anybody. I'm never going to shade anyone. But I feel like when fighters lose, I feel like people are quick to throw them away. Get what I'm saying? Like same thing with Dev. Like when Dev got beat or Dev got manhandled in the ring, obviously by a cheat, but manhandled, they was quickly to throw him away. Like it was like, why throw away fighters that are good fighters? Not even good fighters. Some of them are very great fighters. So like with the Teal situation, when they threw him away, obviously I understand the reason why, because he is a racist, he is something else. But facts
Exactly.
are
That's
facts.
it.
Facts are facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts are facts. He is a great fighter. Can't deny him that. Can't deny
But he
it. You
looked
can't be like, nah,
trash.
he's not.
We thought he was trash before he got into Shakur. I called it, man. I called it exactly how it was gonna play out, man. And I wasn't even trying to hate on T.O. And y'all got
Yeah,
receipts for
that's
it and
what. And
everything.
this
Because
is
I
the same
basically
thing.
was saying this. But I'm talking about with T.O. Everything is both it's everything with T.O. because T.O. wasn't really that good. T.O. was flawed and T.O. was racist and T.O. got exposed. But it wasn't that he wasn't that good. It was just a stylistic matchup, a stylistic
Yeah.
nightmare against Shakur. That's it. That's why they say styles make fights. And like the first thing I was saying is
Uh,
that, hey,
huh?
T.O. got to deal with range and T.O. got to deal with the
Yeah.
lead hand, and T.O. keeps his lead hand down, and that's why he got picked apart. That's why it's like that's
Yeah.
what
And
you
but
show your with kids is getting showed one on going into the high guard. And what's crazy about T.O. and unfortunate in the first 30 seconds of the fight, he entered the fight in the high guard and then he dropped
hmm
it, so we knew.
hmm
That's why I don't let where it be like, no, he's trash, man. Straight up, man, he's fundamentally flawed, and he better figure it out because the next person fight him is gonna have the same thing and gonna mix it up with something else because they're gonna take more chances on him because they ain't gonna respect no type of aura that he got. So it's like
yeah.
that's boxing, bro. But the thing is it's like, nah, if he still win, yeah, get back in the ring. But it's like nobody got sympathy for the
No.
shit he was saying in 4K,
Like,
bro. Like real talk. He got
yeah,
that
not facts.
ancestral ass whooping we was asking for. I was asking for that. I was gonna
Yeah, nah, that's
disown
a fact.
Shakur
But
if he didn't make him apologize for
Jesus
slavery.
Christ, who is
See what I'm
making that
saying?
noise?
But I'm gonna let my plane right there though. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
like,
they
All
nah,
they
right.
he don't get no sympathy. He'll be all right if he get back in the ring. Otherwise, he need to just retire.
it sound like they over there racking steel.
They
Yeah, I don't know what
Uh,
they doing.
nigga, they in here just throwing shit. Jesus Christ, brother.
it's like my last day, man. Hey, tell Tony don't put his dead batteries in my section again.
Nah, let's throw some shit off. Again, I understand. Like I understand everything, but facts. Reality is reality. 95% of people are not doing that. You have to be a really extremely good fighter to do that. None of these dudes are really that good fighters.
That's why Shakur's 3 pound for pound. That's why he's number 3. He's
Yeah,
getting his
exactly.
credit,
This is
regardless
like, and this is the ass
what
whooping
their
he
fans
needed,
is
but at
doing.
the
We
same
been
time,
new though.
yeah, he's just the ass whooping he definitely needed. But it's like
Curse of
when
De Los
people,
Santos,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He broke.
when people fucking sit there and say, "Oh, he not a good fighter," bro. All right, bro, come on now, let's
Who you talking about, T.O.?
yeah, like let's really be real here. I
T.O.
like,
is as good as his next fight, homie.
yeah,
T.O. is as good as his next fight. We ain't trying to hear none of that. Everybody get that. Ryan got that. Rolly get that. Everybody get that.
yeah,
He don't get his
everybody get
head
it. But
held.
the sad part. The sad part is you know what the sad part is that if Shakur was to get beat, right? Shakur was to get beat, they'll be like, "Oh
You
well,
gotta, but
this
that's
is
the
it."
thing, though. That's why Shakur's number 3 pound for pound because nobody's came close. No split decisions. Even with De Los Santos with one arm, homie.
No,
That's what Kess is
no, he
missing the
scrapped.
point.
No,
Hey,
he
he's
scrapped him. He
outwinded
scrapped
his
him.
last 4 opponents by over 300 punches. But y'all
He
called them
scrapped him.
electricians. Y'all said Zapata was somebody that he wasn't. And then y'all didn't give no credit to Martola, who damn
It
near
did their,
beat
but
Frank
this
the
is what I'm
Barton
saying.
Ghost, who I don't respect
But
a
this is
lot,
what
but
I'm
we
saying. Though.
might win on Saturday. So what are we
But
talking
this is what
about?
I'm saying. Though. This is what I'm saying. Though, right? Because even like when they were sitting there saying with Bud and Arrow, like when Arrow got beat, you know what I'm saying? They're quick to turn. Like I've seen dudes quick to turn. Oh, he was fighting nobody. Who,
Man, listen.
who, bro?
That's what these weird fans do, bro, because they didn't watch no tape. They just jump in the circus, bro. I watch tape, so I give everybody their credit. You
Yeah,
feel me?
like who,
But
bro?
you
Like
gotta
who?
understand the styles though. The thing is like I wasn't really on these panels when Bud and Spence fought. But you gotta understand if you watch the tape, you was looking at this fight like, oh, it was 50-50. You was looking at it. If you was and you
Yeah,
giving
bro.
you're giving
Yeah, bro.
Spence all
And
the
I was
credit in the
completely
world. because he bounced back from the car accident. But at the same time, the car accident was an issue. It wasn't. We stopped caring about the car accident when he
It
watched
was
the Danny
never
Garcia.
50-50.
It was. I know, but listen, I'm talking
It
about just
was
the casual
never
observer.
50-50.
Listen. Hold up, before you, because I had Bud. Hold on, real quick. Calm down. But what I'm telling you is, you had enough credence for the fight with these guys, but the styles though, because if you watch Bud's tape, you see what Bud picks apart. You feel me? And it'd be like we know who's the more technically sound, more solid, more complete boxer.
And yet
You
you
feel
men
me?
still thought it was 50-50 when y'all men saw the
I
style
didn't.
matchup and y'all still
I had
said
Bud,
Earl had a chance.
but that's the thing with
When
you.
all y'all know, the more you throw, the more you gonna get countered. Y'all all knew that going into that fight, but y'all still
If you,
get to say Earl got a chance, Earl was gonna beat him to death, and Earl was gonna win the fight. And y'all
but look
knew that
though,
that was a bad style matchup. Y'all knew that, but y'all want to stick to y'all guns and be on that PBC BS, and y'all want to
yeah,
stick to Earl. But y'all knew, all you fans that know boxing and watch the tape, like you saying right now, Blaze, you saw
watch
the
the
tape,
tape.
and you knew Earl didn't have a chance. You knew that man had a Mexican style. You knew the more he
Hot
threw,
Rod, is that
Crawford was
you?
going to
Is
cut.
that you, Hot Rod?
You knew that, Blaze. You knew
Hot
Crawford
Rod,
was
is that
going to
you?
counter his ass. You knew
You gotta
that,
Yes,
watch
and
the
Is
sir.
that
yet
tape.
you
you?
still
All right,
went.
he
You
coming in hot
still went against him,
like
and you
tomatoes.
But he,
still
Calm
but
went
down,
nah,
Hit
but
the
Blaze.
he.
nuclear button.
Well, hold on. Let me just jump in real quick
Y'all
because we
Is
gotta
that
still
get the
Hot
went
Rod?
show.
against him, homie.
Yeah, that's
Hold
how.
on. Yes, that's
Y'all
hot, Rod,
still
Mr.
went
Mo.
against Crawford, and
Jesus
y'all
Christ.
knew Earl didn't have a chance,
Look at your
and y'all
Just
screen.
still
like I
said
didn't
Earl
Jesus.
was
think
gonna
Tio
win.
had a chance. Just like Tio, I didn't knew he didn't have a chance, bro. Not one
Come on,
chance.
OG
And I
Sheldon.
broke it
Let's let's
down on
let's
tape
remind these
though.
niggas
It'd be
OG
one thing if
Sheldon
I was
when they
just
was
hating.
talking all that BS before the fight happened. Let's remind them. They said Earl was
Man,
gonna beat
look,
him to death.
I told dudes, Hot Rod to tell you this because he was there. I told dudes 4 years before the fight happened when they first started talking about it that Errol Spence had two chances to win that fight. Slim and
To
none.
none. He's all wrong for you, dog. He's all
He's
wrong.
all
It's a
wrong
bad
for you.
style.
We don't need that kind of man in our life.
It's a bad style,
Errol
OG.
Spence is and has always been a flat-footed, come forward volume puncher. That's
Come
what
on,
he
man.
is.
Come on, OG.
That guy
OG Sheldon.
will
OG
never,
Sheldon.
a
Let's
guy
just be
like
honest,
that
OG Sheldon.
will never be
Keith
the
Thurman's
prime
style has
Bud
a better
Crawford.
chance than Earl Spence style, but people don't give
Yeah,
Keith Thurman his respect. Keith Thurman's
yeah.
style has a better chance of beating Crawford than Earl Spence style, but y'all don't give Keith his respect.
Because
But Keith's been
Crawford, the
inactive, so
problem
he's
for
out the
Earl is
mix.
this. Crawford always knows where he's gonna be. I ain't gotta look for him. He gonna be right there.
I mean, man, look, he just overextends his jab, man, and just opens
Jesus
himself up when he
Christ.
those his punches. The thing with the
Jesus.
Bud
He's
and
not.
Arrow fight, where it'd be unfortunate because it'd be like they try to give all these excuses and say someone right with Spence is he got caught with the 2-1 behind the ear in the second round and was a step behind. He caught
Equilibrium,
him.
Blaze.
You feel me?
Equilibrium.
Just like Devin caught Brian Norman, but didn't want to finish it. You feel me? Because he's not a killer like that, and that's his boxing style. I ain't even hating on him, but it's like no, you feel
Hey man,
me?
get off my
Because
boy Devin,
because
man.
Bud,
Get
because
off
you
my
see,
boy
Bud was
Devin,
a
homie.
T one
What's your
forty
favorite
seven
fighter
sent from
doing?
the future
What's your
to
favorite
kill
fighter doing? Get off
Spence.
my
That's
nigga
what y'all
Devin,
don't
homie.
understand.
My
Because
nigga
look,
Devin
look,
He
look.
said
taking
he
his
ain't a
fights.
killer like the boy
Hey,
Devin.
I like Devin too. Hey,
No,
this
but
got
Get off my
constructive
nigga
criticism
Devin,
no,
on
homie.
Blaze,
Devin.
What's
hold
your
on, hold
fighter
on,
This
hold
is
on,
doing?
what
hold
got
on, hold on.
constructive criticism. Hold
What
on,
we're
real quick.
saying is
Fighter
Hold on.
this,
doing what
Blaze.
Devin
It's
Haney
all
is
we
doing?
saying.
Hold
Get
on.
off
Now
of
let me
Devin
finish
Errol
my
Haney dick,
thought.
Spence
Let
was
me
nigga.
finish
never
my
gonna
thought. It's
beat
all
the guy
good.
Get
because
off of Devin
I
Haney
know.
dick,
Hold up.
nigga.
he was never
Hold
Ask
up.
gonna
tell
Hold up.
your
beat the
favorite
Listen.
guy
fighter do
because
what
his
Devin Haney
style.
doing,
Check
homie.
this out. Check this
Don't
out.
talk
Check
shit
this
His
out.
about
hold on,
Devin
hold on,
Haney,
hold on,
nigga.
hold on, hold on,
Devin Haney,
Hot
Devin
The
Haney
reason we were
soft. His
saying
dick
that
is
about
wet.
Errol
Okay,
is
if
this.
that's what you call
Errol
it,
was
then
Devin
you
never
just
Haney
gonna
been
beat
constructive,
that
showing his dick
guy.
is what's
constructive
up, homie.
criticism.
All right, all right.
Errol
I
was
told
never
I
Hey,
gonna
told
hold
beat
on,
you
that
hold
this.
on,
guy.
hold on.
one
Y'all
at
Devin
a
can hear
Haney,
me?
time,
Hold
one
on,
Brian
at a
it's
Norman
time,
crazy.
Jr., Hot Rod
one at a
Smith,
Can y'all hear
biggest
me?
time,
Devin
yo.
Haney
One at a
fan.
time, one at
I
a
Hey, man,
told
check
time,
you
this
one
that.
at a
out.
time,
I
I don't think
told
one
you
at
Hot
a
that.
Watch
Rod.
This
how
how
Hot
time,
we
Rod
Isaac
can hear
Hayes is
said.
a
me.
very good
I
boxer.
told you that,
Calm down,
Juan.
homie.
Come on, Juan.
This
I
one
how we
told you
said,
one
that.
at a
Blaze.
I
time,
said
Blaze.
please,
Juan.
one at a
I
We
say
time.
all
Juan.
good.
I said
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
be the biggest Devin Haney fan, so you can't say shit about Devin Haney, cause your
Hey,
favorite
man,
fighter
all right.
ain't doing what
All right.
Devin Haney
Yep,
is
you
doing,
right.
nigga.
Yep, you
He
right.
going
You
off.
right, bro. You got
He
it.
Hold
going
on, hold
off.
on, hold on. Let me say
Ain't no
Yeah,
this.
playing. I'm with
he
it. I'm
just
with
he
it.
Go
I'm
just
ahead,
he
with
go
it.
just
ahead,
bugging
Ethan.
out. He
He
just
beat
Let me
bugging
Loma.
get
He
out.
this
beat
Let
off,
him.
Loma.
right?
He beat Loma. He beat Loma. Hey, man, let me just finish my damn thought real quick. Fuck.
Blaze, let me get this off. You can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mr.
Yeah, we gotta have some order. This still my house. Listen, we can't be talking over one another.
Yeah,
And
chill.
really, this not even a motherfucking topic.
Yeah.
So
That's so angry.
respectfully, hold on. respectfully on my show, and Rod, you my brother, you was doing real good. You wasn't cussing or nothing. Listen, let's leave all of the meat references alone.
Yeah, I don't do
Because
that.
we got
I'm
hold
not
on,
in
Blaze. I
anybody
got
to
it,
say
Blaze.
that.
I
Just
got
to
it,
be
Blaze. Because
clear,
he's
he can
young.
do
He
all
didn't
he
mean no
want. That's his
disrespect to you.
mind.
Nah,
He a
but
youngin.
listen.
He a
But
youngin.
we
Chill out.
got
Chill
That's
out.
his
nah.
mind.
But we gonna speak on it because this is real life. We not playing around. Because people get hurt for even referencing stuff like that. Now, what I'm gonna say is we all
He
men.
don't know that though. Obviously, he ain't
We
got the memo.
well, we know we all men. So we gotta. I mean, we gotta address stuff. Like stuff just can't. Because what happens is if you don't speak
Yeah, I
up, you don't say
appreciate it.
nothing. It'll continue to happen. So
Absolutely.
we gonna nip it in the bud right there.
Hey,
We gonna
so
move
speaking
on.
of which, can I say my spite on it since I'm an
Nah, homie,
involved
nah,
party?
let me talk. This
No, no,
nigga had
let
the
me go
flow the
ahead. You can
whole
go
You
time.
first. You can go first. You can
This
go
nigga done
first.
had the
But
flow the
yeah,
whole
listen, I'm
time,
gonna
man.
talk
What
to
up,
you
Nice,
D3?
though.
homie.
I want to talk directly to you though, real
Nah.
and
quick.
salute Coach Eddie in the
You can
building,
talk
Dank in the
directly to me
building,
too.
AB in the building.
It's all good.
That,
Real
oh, is
talk.
that
It's all
OG
good.
free? I ain't seen OG since them damn
Free in
commanders
here,
got
yeah.
their ass whooped this season.
Hey, nah, but real talk. Like you said,
What's
we have a
good, OG?
conversation. We have a real
I see
conversation.
you over there sad, OG. Them commanders let you down this year. I know.
B3, you hear me?
Rod, I don't know what
Let's keep it
Rod is on
thorough.
today. Rod is
Let's
turned
just
up.
keep it
Rod, you ain't
thorough.
got no sleep. Rod probably just getting off work.
Hey, nah. It's the fact that I told you I'm not gonna take the Devin Haney slander. You ain't finna disrespect Devin Haney when none of y'all favorite fighters doing what Devin Haney is doing. None
Hey
of y'all
man,
fighters is
I'm not.
doing
I
it.
don't.
What
I
about
don't got a
Shakur though?
favorite fighter,
Shakur went
homie. I
4
just like boxing,
divisions.
homie.
Tell Shakur take the fight. No rehydration clause. Step your ass up, Nick. Take the fight. I told you, B
That's the
thought I
fight.
was lying. He beat Brian Norman. I'm the Devin Haney fan.
Hey, listen. The
Because he's doing
reality.
what I ask all these fighters to do. He's doing what I tell him to do. He's taking on the fight.
Hey, if Rod wasn't so turned up, he'd understand. I'm in agreement with him in a sense of, hey, Devin is the money right now. He got the most options, and we
Yeah,
don't know nothing
everybody's
till
agreeing
after
with you. I don't know.
Saturday,
He's just hot.
anyways. So
He's
it's
just
just like
hot
I
to
don't
be
know
hot
what
at
I
this
said.
point.
You feel me? If I said he should have, not run into that left hook. You feel me? He got to beefing with me. I don't even understand where it came from. I said that nigga's name in passing. You feel me? Straight
Man,
up.
tell Shakur take the fight, Blaze. Just take the
Hey
fight.
man, listen, bro, check this out. Because for me, I was Shakur, but it's like at the same time, I'm not with the rehydration clause. He should have took the fight to 147 without the rehydration clause. Bud's his big brother. We're not trying to hear that shit. Otherwise, don't say his name. You feel me? Period. That's how I feel about it. But I got Shakur as you feel me. He's number 3 pound for pound where he's supposed to be. You feel me? Straight up.
I don't have no rebut to your pound. That's your pound for pound list. It's all
Yeah,
subjective.
no,
That's
I'm
what
just
you
telling
think.
you it ain't mine. That's theirs. I'm telling you he's number 2 on mine. My top 5 Black American fighters is Boots,
Who?
Shakur,
Who's number
Devin,
two?
Keyshawn.
Man, Boots is
Shakur.
butthole with
Shakur.
cheese. Man, I ain't even finna get started on that.
Boots
Whatever.
is one. You
That
feel
nigga
me?
butthole
Straight
with
up. You
cheese.
stop fighting money.
Mm, mm, mm.
You
All
know.
right.
Then I got Devin. Then I got Keyshawn. Then I got Abdullah Mason. Then I would have
Hey,
Tank at
We
4 if
hey,
gotta
he's
talk this.
active,
We
but he's
try to
not
talk
active.
Haney Davis. We gotta call Keyshawn versus
Oh,
Exactly.
so
Devin.
what?
Speaking of
Why
which,
are
that's
we
hey,
what I was
talking?
trying to
OG.
Why,
say. Look,
Hey,
hold on, B3. I'm confused.
big bro.
I'm
Devin
confused. Hold
Haney
on.
beats Boots, big bro.
Why are
Devin
we
Haney
talking
beats
about
Boots.
Devin Haney and Davis? What happened? What's the new news? What
So
happened?
the
because
new
you
so
know,
the new news is like
looking for him.
everybody is saying Shakur's not taking the Devin Haney fight at 147. Keyshawn is pushing past Shakur, and that's gonna be the fight.
Hey,
So
I
that's the
thought that's
I
fight
think
that they
it's a
bigger
lined
better
though.
up.
fight. I
Ain't
think
that what
it's a better
Keyshawn
fight
talked to him?
for
He the one that's on Forte
Devin
with
for
Bill saying I want the
Keyshawn than
fight
it
on
is for
Friday
Shakur.
before Jermaine. I don't understand why people
I
don't
think
respect the
Keyshawn beats him
negotiations of
easier.
Keyshawn Davis.
It's a dangerous fight. It's the style, man. I don't like this style.
Because
Why?
Keyshawn said all his punches because Keyshawn is
I
Bud
think
Light. That's
Keyshawn
why
is
he's
going to
Bud
be on
Light.
some Crawford type fight. I think
Yep, Bud
Keyshawn's going
Light.
to catch him in the
I don't
exchange.
think they can hear you, Blaze. Mr. Moore,
I can hear
y'all
him.
here,
I
Blaze?
can hear him perfectly. I can hear
We
him
I
gotta
hear them
perfectly.
talk
Bud
all.
one at a
Light.
time.
Bro,
Come
I
on,
hear
y'all.
him, but
Yeah, yeah. I
bro,
got
this
We
all
man been
can't
talk
be
one
talking
at
the
a
talking
whole
over
time.
each other.
time.
This
Like,
is crazy.
goddamn,
Talk
Go
one
ahead,
at a
Rod. Go
time.
ahead.
Talk one at a time. Chill,
this
chill.
I'm
man been
trying to
talking the
No,
listen
whole
to y'all. Be
they
time.
quiet.
good. They good.
Go
Shit.
ahead, Blade. Go ahead,
OG
Blade.
Go ahead,
Sheldon,
Rock.
Yeah,
I
whoever
think it's a
wants to flow,
bad
you got
style
it.
matchup. I think Keyshawn may catch him in the exchange. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a bad
Yeah.
style.
But it ain't just
Mm.
exchanges though,
I think
bro.
that
Listen, bro, Keyshawn's
I
a complete
personally,
fighter. He fight on the front foot, he fight on the back foot. He's complete
yeah,
and he sits on all his
that's what I was gonna
punches
say.
and he goes
Personally,
to the body.
I think
You feel
Keyshawn
me?
Davis is just a better fighter than Devin Haney. Personally,
Yeah, he got more in his bag, way more in his bag, and
I
he
agree to
uses
that.
it
I
in
agree
real
to that,
time.
OG. But
He uses it in
I
real
just think
time,
he reminds me of Crawford, his aura, his dog. I think he's going to
bro.
catch him in the
He's
exchange.
gonna step into the ring and treat Devin like a sparring partner, just like he did Jermaine. People be talking about records, but then when you watch the tape, it'd be like one thing about it: how Keyshawn rises to where he's at and how he gets the belt at 135 is that he fought the highest level of competition coming up, to get there,
okay.
to
Let me
get to
ask
that
you
title
guys a
fight.
question. Hold on. Let me ask you guys a
And
question.
silver medal in the
When you see
Olympics, so he's
Keyshawn
nice.
Davis, when you
I
see
agree,
Keyshawn Davis, what's
Thankfather.
the first thing that pops into your mind? When you see
With
Keyshawn Davis,
me,
what's the first word that pops into your mind?
He
757 North.
Crawford
No.
aura
he's
to me.
Hey, I'm gonna
OG
tell you
Shelby.
like this. The first
bro.
thing that
He's
pops
just
Go
got
ahead.
it
into my
all,
head,
man.
the first thing that
Go
pops
ahead.
into my head when I hear Keyshawn Davis, the first thing that pops into my head is Showboat.
Okay. For
You talking
me,
about showboat? He's a
when I
showboat.
see Keyshawn Davis,
I think
the
of
first
Crawford.
thing that pops into my head, you go trip off of this. When I see Keyshawn Davis, the first thing that pops into my head is violent. He's violent.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he is. He sits on all his punches, though, show. That's just the simple thing
He's
about it is he
coming
finds his
to
range,
fight
and
you.
when he's coming forward, and he can fight off the back foot too, though. And he got
Yeah.
proper head move, and he got a stiff jab like Bud. That's the thing.
He's
His
trying to
jab is
hurt you.
hard. His
He's
jab
trying
hurts.
to hurt you.
You feel me? And so you
Hey,
got to deal with that
that's why
power.
he's the Bud
He
aura for
banged
me.
Jermaine in
You
the
know,
first round.
he
He banged
Mm-hmm.
Jermaine with the right in the
he
first
to me he
round,
mimics
and he knew what
Crawford,
time it
not the
was.
style exactly, but the aura.
But
He
the
wants to
dog, he
knock
got
your
that
ass out.
dog in him. He's got that
It's
dog
just,
in him. That's that
it's
Go
just,
Pro Virginia shit.
it's just. The thing is, but
He's not gonna beat Devin Haney though. He's not gonna beat Devin Haney.
the thing,
It'll be
yeah,
a good fight.
I mean, that's why we want to see
Why
the
though, OG
fight.
Free? Why?
Hold
Why?
on, hold on. Go ahead, Juan. Go ahead,
the
Juan.
thing is, and I know that we're gonna sit here and go over again. Only thing I have again, and I picked Keyshawn last week. I picked Keyshawn. I'm still picking Keyshawn. Only thing I feel like is Dev gonna let him get off because Dev has ways to not let you get off that extremely well, and he's extremely well at doing that. How to take away certain things from you. He
Yep.
knows how to do that very,
Talk
very
to him,
well.
Juan.
But
Very, very
Appreciate it,
well.
Keyshawn got
Juan.
better feet though. That's the thing.
Yo,
He's not
oh,
going. Keyshawn's gonna dance with him. You're not gonna be
He,
able
Let
to
me
he,
just
bring.
not
Hold
be
on, y'all.
there
Let me
with
bring in
Keyshawn.
free cook on that
OG
free.
Free, can you please cook what you just said though? You said you don't think he beats Devin. Can you explain why?
I don't think he beats Devin because he has he's more of a front runner. He's more of a front runner to me. If Devin Haney has been in there with better competition, and Devin Haney has been on a higher level, Devin Haney his mental is better than Keyshawn's mental. If Keyshawn gets behind on the scorecard, or if he feels like he's losing, I don't think Keyshawn has the mental or the ring IQ to be able to fight his way back into the lead. Devin Haney
Man,
knows
listen.
how to get the lead and keep the lead. Once Devin Haney realizes he has the lead and you need a knockout to win, it's going to be extremely hard for you to be able to catch Devin Haney with a shot. Devin Haney
yeah.
knows how to survive and coast to a win. He's done it many times before where he
But
can just coast to a win.
But
my thing is this though.
you're
My
talking
thing
about
is this.
something that's never happened to Keyshawn before
Yeah, that's
because
what I was gonna
Keyshawn's
say.
always been in the league too. He's never had
Yes,
a split
and
decision, bro. He's got
and
to listen, bro.
that's the
He's
thing that
listen.
I'm talking
So
about.
you can't put it on
Keyshawn
him. You
has
got to say
never,
that's the question. That's
but,
the
but
test.
Keyshawn,
But you
but
can't say he got
Keyshawn
that in
has
him.
never, Keyshawn never had to face adversity. Devin did. Devin had to face
Okay,
adversity.
but you can't say he can't do it though. That's the whole point.
I,
Because one thing about it, when
I,
we're talking about Keyshawn on tape with the adversity,
I
is
didn't,
we're
I
gonna
didn't
say
say, I didn't
Keyshawn is
say,
gonna probably take a better
I
punch
didn't say he
than Devin
can't do it.
and win in
Bro,
exchange.
we
I didn't
understand you a
say he
Keyshawn
can't
Davis
do
fan,
it.
homie,
I
but
didn't
listen
say
to
he
what he's
can't
saying.
do it. What I said was it's going to be extremely hard to be able to get back into the lead. Once Devin gets you to a point where you need a knockout to win, you need a knockout to win. It's going to be extremely hard. Devin is the bigger guy. He's the more rangier guy. Devin can keep his distance from Keyshawn by just putting the jab in his face. And then when Keyshawn gets in close, Devin can grab and hold and eat up the time. You're going to need to have to take the lead early in order to beat Devin. If he gets the lead early, it's going
It's
to be
over.
extremely hard to knock him out.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
it's
one
hard.
thing
It's
you
hard to beat
forgetting
Devin when
about,
he gets.
I think
but the
Keyshawn
one
gets the
thing you
lead
forgetting
early
about
because
Free is that
Keyshawn's gonna
Keyshawn fights
feign
out of the
him.
clinch very well. Keyshawn
Keyshawn's
fights
gonna
out of the
feign.
clinch.
Yeah, he fights on the
No,
inside. He fights going
it's
into
not.
the
It's
clinch
not.
and out of the clinch very
It's
well.
not that. It's not that though. It's the how to do it. Like when Dev clinches, bro. Dev clinches you to not even just hold on to you. He's clinching you to spin you out of the way. Because once he spins
And
you out the way, he's gone. You
but
gotta.
Keyshawn's trying to turn you too, though. You
Yeah,
feel
but
me?
this is
That's
the thing.
whoever's
But
the strongest is trying to turn the other fighter.
Hey,
this
That's
are
is
that's
you
where
a
what
this
you're trying to
Keyshawn
do in the
Davis
clinch.
fan? Hold on, Juan. Are you a Keyshawn Davis fan?
very much a
No,
Keyshawn
what I'm
Davis
trying
fan.
to
Very much a Keyshawn Davis fan. And I'm telling you this
No, no, no,
because
no,
I'm
not you,
watching
Juan.
these.
Not you, Juan. You're speaking
That's
logical. It's
Blaze.
this dude, Blaze. Are you a Keyshawn Davis fan?
Yeah, I'm a boxing fan. What are you talking about? I'm a Devin Haney
Nah,
fan
nah.
too.
I hear it
No,
in your
that's what I'm saying.
boxing take,
No, hold up,
homie.
hold up.
You a Keyshawn
Let
Davis
me
fan?
let me make you a little bit more happier. Then
I
I'm
don't
Bruce,
hearing
care
what's
what you're
what you
good,
got
saying.
to
Bruce?
say,
Devin
Juan. You
Good
can
to
Haney,
see
finish
you.
your
just like in
statement, Juan.
Brian Norman Jr., he's gonna
Juan, you
We're
can
not
finish
control
gonna
the
your
do that,
statement.
range.
Rod.
I don't give a fuck
He's
what you
gonna
got to
control
say.
the range, right?
He
We're
ain't
not
He's
gonna
gonna
speaking
do that.
logically,
control the
homie.
range. Devin
Every
Haney's gonna
time
try to keep
OG
his
Free is trying to tell
distance,
him
right?
something, he's trying to speak over.
Go
Man,
ahead,
listen,
Blaze.
bro, we're having a
Jesus
conversation, man.
Christ. Jesus
Real
Christ.
talk. Real
Go
talk.
ahead. Go
And I'm
ahead.
trying to
Go
tell
ahead,
you, I can
Blaze.
hear both sides. I can hear both
Go ahead, Blaze.
sides
Go ahead,
because I
Blaze. Do your
watch
thing.
both tape. So look,
Go,
Devin Haney's gonna keep the range, right? Where you're gonna say, hey, he's gonna be able to keep his range. He's gonna pick his shots. He's gonna leave behind his jab, right? With the
all
range.
right.
But when he's trying to find his range, Keyshawn's trying to find his range too. And now Keyshawn can get in range around that range is he can feign him and make him freeze him and then get in here and force him to fight on the inside. And then get him with a jab. So it's not like Devin Haney's educated jab is gonna keep Keyshawn's violent jab from getting there or shooting at the same time. So I'm saying, so this idea that he's gonna stick and move and get up a couple rounds and then force Keyshawn to be in some type of mental dilemma he ain't never been of, that's wishful thinking. You got to see it happen. Because my opinion on Keyshawn when you watch the tape, because I watched Devin too, is that hey, he got
Mm-hmm.
educated footwork. He goes forward and backwards. He can keep in range. So he can.
Mm-hmm.
So where I'm trying to tell you where it's not like Dev's gonna jab. He's gonna have to jab. He's gonna have to grab more so than he's gonna be able to run around. And then that's when we talk about who wins the inside game. And then depending on if it's in the middle of the ring, what's it look like? If it's on the ropes, both of them's gonna be trying to turn them to the ropes. But who's gonna be trying to get off in the exchanges as well? So that's what I'm saying. I'm just having a
That's the thing.
technical when we breaking it down. I'm with
Yeah, no,
y'all
no, no.
because I'm seeing both sides.
We definitely having conversation, but we got to also remember
Yeah.
there's certain things where both fighters can offset each other. I feel like, like I said before, Keyshawn's a little bit more athletic, a little bit more, yeah, obviously, like Shelton said, he's a little bit more violent, he's a little bit more, thing. But
He
I feel
hits
like
hard though.
yeah, he hits hard. But
That's the thing.
the thing is the experience. It really does matter. I've been saying this for months on this show.
And I mean, that's the thing that
No,
nobody can debate Keyshawn about because Keyshawn has very little experience. But that's what they try to say about Jermaine when it was like anybody who watched the tape seen it coming. Because I'm with
it might
you.
be
I
her.
agree.
It
If
might be
Devin
her.
Haney
I
gets
just
up,
put her
say
on
Devin
that.
Haney gets up 2, 3 rounds, then it's like, yeah, we got Keyshawn in the unknown. And with his mental health, you never know if he might pop under pressure with decision
No,
making.
it's
We
not. But
never
it's not even
seen
that.
it though.
It's the when you when we look at it, right? So like when we look at it, obviously Dev's a little taller. He might be a little rangier, but my thing is this, right? Not even that if he can come back from adversity or coming back from bad down. It's the way are you going to how are you going to do it, right? Because knowing
Yeah.
this, Dev plays chess while these rest of these guys playing checkers. Um, Obviously we think that Keyshawn's a checker player. I mean a chess player. We don't know yet. We haven't seen him in the ring with somebody that special. You know what I'm saying? As special as him, or
I
even
know.
special, more special. But that's my thing. This is my thing, right? When we have in conversations, right? I'm gonna agree with you with everything you're gonna say. Keyshawn is a little bit more
Yeah.
athletic. He's a little bit more violent. He's a little bit more. He'll go sit down and try to get you out of here. My thing is this, right? When all fails, because eventually it is, and eventually this is what's gonna happen. Is when all fails, what do you do then? What do you do now? Do you have the mental capacity to, all right, let me turn it up a little bit more. Let me see where I could get. Can I get a little bit more violent? Can I get to a space where I could get to him? Because Devin's not gonna let you just walk right inside it. Devin's gonna figure something out. Him and his pops are gonna figure something out to move, stick a move, whatever the case may be. It's how are you gonna get to him? Feel me?
It's
then
gonna
he
be a good
doesn't.
fight. That's why I want to see it. You feel me? I
The,
think it's a good
it's
fight. That's it.
the
Devin's
thing
gonna be the
is, like,
favorite for sure.
I go back and look at the Albright fight that Keyshawn had because that's probably his toughest fight that he had to
Yeah, it's
date.
toughest fight. Yeah, yeah.
And Albright is nowhere near the boxer of a Devin Haney or the fighter of a Devin Haney. I think if Keyshawn had that type of trouble with a guy on that level, I don't think he can come back from unless he lands a shot, which I don't think Devin would give him the opportunity to land that shot. He would have to land a shot that Devin don't see coming. But he doesn't have the arm reach that Devin had. He doesn't have the height that Devin had. So him landing that shot that Devin don't see coming is going to be almost impossible for him to do it because he doesn't have the arm reach. Devin is going to stay on the outside. He's going to stay on the outside. He's going to use his jab. And Keyshawn got to sell out to get to the inside. He's going to have to be willing to take a shot. He's going to have to be willing to take a shot. But when you're down and you're
But
shutting out like that,
it's
you leave yourself to be
though.
open to get caught with another shot. You leave yourself
Yo,
open to be caught with a shot.
But it's catch and shoot with
OG
Keyshawn.
Free, do
No,
you know
Keyshawn
do you know
got
the
great
measurements
counters.
in this
Keyshawn
fight? Do you
Perry,
know the
Keyshawn,
measurements?
man, it's gonna be a good fight. We gotta just look it
Huh?
up. Box record. Told you that.
Anybody know the measurements? Anybody got the tail of the tape?
Devin
Yeah,
Haney
I
got
look it
a
up.
70 something arm reach. Keyshawn, I think, is like a 70, 69, 70. Devin Haney arm reach is about, I think it's like probably like 2, maybe 3 inches long. It
And
might
didn't
be
Brian
more than that. It might be more than that. I can look it up real quick.
and
I got
OG
box rep right here. I can look it up real
didn't
quick.
Norman have a longer arm reach than Haney too?
Loma, no, Loma didn't.
No.
71.
Norman.
Yeah,
It was
nah, Norman
71.
Jr. Slightly. Yeah, Norman
It's a
Jr. was slightly
Yeah,
71, and
longer.
then
Norman
Keyshawn's
Jr.
is
was slightly. Yeah, Norman Jr. was slightly longer than Devin. I think it was like
Keyshawn's
1 or 2 inches.
I ain't
Keyshawn's
gonna
is like a
lie.
69, I think it is.
When I really think about the fight, I just think Devin just has too much experience, man.
Devin Haney arm reach is a 71, and
And then Keyshawn's is a 70.
70. So
I
it's one
mean,
inch, and that's
listen,
the
one thing
exact
about it
difference.
is I can't take away. That's the key thing for Devin is the experience. When what he did to Brad Norman Jr. Because that's what the experience to give you that we don't necessarily know Keyshawn got. So I respect, like I said, Devin Haney's good. Devin Haney's where he's supposed to be at. Devin Haney's the guy right now. You feel me? As far as the money fight, as far as having the most options. Like I say, when you got the most options to fight, you got the most leverage. So he's the guy because it's him versus Boots, him versus Shakur, him versus whoever, him versus everybody. And it's the execution. So it's like we watch him execute because the thing with Brian Norman, what I love about that fight is when you watch all Brian Norman's tape and you watch Devin's tape leading up to it, is the first round in the mid is he just finding his range. He's finding his range. He waits. He's patient about it. And I was like, you feel me? Because everybody thought he had
You went
PTSD,
out
but
on
it's
me,
like, nah,
Blaze.
he
Y'all
just
still here, Blaze?
waiting for his
Oh,
range,
okay.
executing. Was executed clean. You feel me? So that's where it's like, hey, who's gonna execute the earliest? Because just like Devin lined up that for Brian Norman, he could line that up on Keyshawn, but Keyshawn can line it up on him because he lined up one of those on Jermaine in the first round. Then he kept tagging him with them hard ass rights in the second and the third. Like he you feel me? You gonna hurt? Who's gonna hurt him? Who's gonna hurt each other? That's what it's gonna all boil down to.
But
You
see,
feel
the
me? And so
difference,
it's like Haney got body work. Who's gonna hurt somebody to the body? Like it's gonna be a good fight, bro. That's a good fight.
but see,
You
the difference with
feel me?
Jermaine Ortiz is Jermaine Ortiz. He doesn't let his hands go enough like a Devin Haney. Jermaine Ortiz, if he's getting punched, he's gonna try to back away and cover up. Devin Haney would throw something back, even though he's getting punched. He'll throw something back to try to make
Yeah,
you
but
back up.
not lately though. He ain't been throwing a lot of punches in his last fights. His last two fights, he's only landed 70 punches in each fight. So
No,
he's been real
he
conservative with his punch output. In his
he,
last two
he landed
fights,
he landed 70 punches, but the other guy
but he
wasn't
wasn't
throwing
throwing that
nothing as
many.
well. The other guy wasn't throwing that, so he didn't have to do as much.
Okay, but I'm just saying we ain't seen it. That's the trend because he's gonna deal with activity that he wasn't dealing with. Exactly. He's not dealing with activity that's gonna have him being able to just land 70. Like real talk. He's gonna be punching it out. Where, like you said, them guys wasn't punching. Keyshawn punches. Keyshawn punches in 3-punch combinations, sits on his punches, and he mixes it to the body often. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing where Keyshawn, where it'd be like, where people watch his tape and it'd be like, why he's different, but he can't get no credit because, like you say, he ain't fought enough people. But this is what boxing's about. When you got somebody that's 14-0, ready to fight the top dogs now, because win, lose, or draw, Keyshawn gonna be good. He's a dog. Just like you feel me. That's what makes this fight a very, very good fight. Because when you look at Keyshawn's tape, it's like, hey, ain't nobody like you said. Albright, he was up in that fight. Albright caught him in the eighth, and he ate one in the eighth by the ropes, and then he wrapped him up. It was a good fight, and that's why it's like, hey, I got Wu against Frank Martin because I got Wu against Frank Martin on Saturday because I don't know if Frank Martin got the dog in him because he didn't have a dog in him when he fought Tank. He touched all 4 ropes
Man,
in the first round when he fought Tank.
Frank Martin going to wash Albright.
Man, we
He
gonna
gonna wash
see.
him.
We gonna
He gonna
see.
wash him.
That
So
boy from Philly
my
though is a
biggest
dog though. Albright is a
No,
dog. You feel
my
me?
I
biggest thing.
understand his dog, but what I will say, Frank Martin at the higher weight, he looks more comfortable. I think
Man,
him going
but that
him,
competition, he don't get no credit for that can he just fought. That dude was a nobody.
Who, Rancis?
Bartholomew?
Are you crazy?
what?
Man, listen, man.
No,
Rancis?
no,
I
listen.
didn't think too
I,
highly
I,
of him
I mean,
at
you ain't got
140.
to think
He's
too
not
highly
on
of
my
him.
list at 140.
Okay, but you ain't got to think too highly of him or whatever have you. Bartholomew is a 2 division champion. Bartholomew
Okay.
he's a veteran in the sport. He knows how to
Yeah, veteran.
survive. He knows how to be awkward. But the thing is, when you saw Frank Martin at the last fight, you saw him at 135 with Tank Davis, and you look at the fight that he fought at 140. It was 2 different type of Frank Martins. You saw a guy that
Yeah,
was more comfortable at the weight. He drained himself
I
to make
agree.
135.
Yeah, he was looking like he was supposed to be on Thriller. He was looking like the PJs. I remember the fight. Listen, they shouldn't
Yeah,
have did that.
so I'm looking at who looks more comfortable. I think he looks more comfortable at the weight. I think Albright is a durable guy. I just don't think he's going to beat no Frank Martin. I don't think he's going to beat Frank Martin. I
But
don't
my
I
thing
don't.
is like this, man. I hear you because I wish the best for Frank, but I didn't like how he fought in the Tank fight. You feel me? That's just my opinion. And it's like, hey, he got to show me something. And so it's like, hey, Wu was a very good fight. Like if he washes Wu, he gets all the credit he deserves because at least he ain't, he's fighting decent level competition as he's coming straight back to a new weight class. I'm not taking that away from Frank, but he got to show me something. And like I said, I just respect Wu because in all Wu's fights, Wu's a dog. You're gonna have to take it from Wu if you're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna show up like that. You feel me? And so, we're gonna see how it play out. But we're gonna see how it play out. We're gonna see how it play out.
Yeah, no, I
You got
mean, like I said, I got a Frank Martin watch it. I wouldn't be surprised if Frank Martin stopped Albright. I wouldn't be surprised. I think he's going to watch Albright. I wouldn't be surprised if he stop him because Albright he's a decent opponent. I wouldn't say he's good, but I would say he's decent. But I just don't think Albright has anything for Frank Martin. And I think Frank Martin still has a ways to go before he's at the top of the division. But I just don't think Albright has anything for Frank Martin. Not at this
I
point.
mean, one thing about it, if Frank Martin handles this business on Saturday, he's right back in the mix because he's gonna call out probably Keyshawn
Oh no, he
just
he
for how he
definitely.
pressed him.
I
You
mean,
feel me in the past. So
he's
he
Sean could
right
have
back
made
in the
that
mix.
fight.
So the
Sean
pressure
could have
is
made
on
that
Frank
fight.
Martin because he ain't gonna have to wait too long not to fight a name. You feel me? So he gonna be right there. Gary Antoine Russell, if he handle his business, you feel me? Hiroka's very difficult for him, but I think
No,
he'll be able to do it.
Antoine
But that's gonna be a
gonna
good
stop
fight.
Andy. He gonna stop Andy. He gonna stop
You
Andy.
know,
This
the only
man
thing I
coming
can't,
off.
like I said. he just be in Japan. Them guys don't really be fighting nobody. So, he came,
Right.
but Hiroka been over here though. Hiroka been trained over here. So, he's got some tools, man. I watched his tape. He's a good fighter. That's why, and Gary Antoine Russell's giving him all his respect. That's why it's like Gary Antoine Russell beat him, man. It really showed for me is like he's almost a complete fighter.
Like,
Gary
like
Antoine's damn near a
I
complete
hear
fighter.
a lot of people was talking about Andy. They were like, "Hey, I don't know, Andy. He's a good opponent. Yes, he's a decent opponent, but Andy last fight was in 2024, September of 2024. This man
Talking
been
about
out of
Ryan?
ring. No, Andy Aroko, the one that Antoine's
Oh
about to
yeah,
fight.
yeah. He's been out. Okay, he's been
He's
out.
been out.
Okay,
He's been
yeah,
out of
yeah,
ring
yeah.
since September of 2024. He,
Oh
he's
yeah. Ooh,
he's
nah,
a
that ring
decent
rust ain't
dude,
gonna
but
work.
he got that long layoff, and then
Mm-mm.
you get in the ring with
Yeah,
Antoine. I don't know if you're ready for that.
yeah.
Antoine
Nah,
just
you make a
fought.
good point because he gonna be relentless. That's what I one thing about Gary Anton is he's a relentless boxer. He's a puncher boxer on everything.
Yeah. He, I mean, and see
He's
the
a
thing about
puncher
Antoine,
boxer.
it's not the fact that he doesn't want to fight. It's the fact nobody wants to get in the ring with him. This man literally said all of the champions at 140 are some punks. Ain't none of them trying to get in the ring with me. Ain't none of them trying to unify.
He got to handle his business. But that's the one thing about what I like about him, like he's selling his fight, is he waited because you feel me. He got to handle him, and then he calls out everybody. He gonna get a fight though. Turkey gonna get
But
him some money.
Blaze,
Turkey gonna get him a
but
fight.
Blaze, hopefully, but what he's saying is that a lot of these guys, a lot of the times, they set up future fights. The managers,
Yeah,
people are talking behind the scenes because they have to put dates together, future dates
yeah.
together. They got to plan events. So what Gary is really expressing is that the managers and his team, they can't get Gary no work. And it's been like this for a minute. It was like that with Mr. Gary Russell, right? Even though
Yeah.
he was the dog at 26, it was hard for him to get fights. So all they saying is really is that they can't get no smoke on the line. Whether it's Keith Conley
Did
fighters,
Russell Jr. get Loma
Richardson,
though?
Hitchens, and
Russell Jr.
T.O.
got Loma, right?
Say that
Man,
again.
Jerry got
Russell
Loma,
Jr. got
and
Loma.
Yeah,
he
but it
got
was on a
Loma.
quick turnaround. Listen, that was
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying he got the fight though. You feel me? He got
yeah,
it.
they put him with his one arm high tied behind his back.
Yeah, yeah, but
no.
that's what I'm saying. One thing
But
about
see,
it,
the
Gary
thing is,
Antoine's gonna get his time, bro. Gary
Yeah.
Antoine's gonna get a unification or something, man. I trust it,
Yeah.
bro. He's not gonna
I
sit
mean,
there. He just
no,
gotta handle his business.
he
Yeah.
probably will get a unification from a guy like Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith probably get in the ring with him, but these
Yeah, but
other
that's what I'm
guys,
saying though. He's gonna get it. I know they gonna dodge him. You already know. But what I'm telling you is we're gonna see it all in 4K because Gary Antoine Russell's handling his business. I liked how he didn't say nothing why he's been fighting her, why he's going to fight Hiroka. He been in camp focused. You feel me? And so look, he's coming out a week before to promote the fight, and you feel me? He's locked in. So he handled his
that's the exact
business,
reason
and
why
then it's like, hey man, he got a whole bunch of different options. He
that's the
got a whole
exact reason why
Murataya want to come up. He got
I
a
have
whole bunch of different
no
options.
respect for Africa. I got no respect for Africa. That
Yeah, I
man
mean, we already know.
told
He died, he ducked
that
everybody.
Antoine said, "I beat you 4 times in the amateurs. You don't want to get your lick back. It's for a belt. We could unify." This man said, "You need to get your name up," and then he turns around and fight daggone Duarte. I'm like,
Because
what?
yeah,
You fighting
he built
Duarte
like that.
over Antoine?
He better knock him out so he
So,
can build his name up. If you're
I
gonna
mean,
fight the bum, you know.
hey, Duarte might mess around and knock him
Now let
out.
me say this to y'all point, to Pooh's point. A lot of people picking Andy. Now I put Andy eyes on Andy a while ago. I seen the Barroso fight. Andy is a strong, durable fighter. It's gonna be I think it could be a good fight. The bookies have Gary only minus 350, which is a 3-1. And Andy Hiroka, you only can get him at plus 250. Now think about this, y'all. A guy that's really, I don't even know if he's ever even boxed in the US. This brother is only a plus 250 on the money line. That's saying something. So
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
good. Y'all
Gary
watch
is
his
definitely
tape.
in a tough fight.
He's good. He knocked out Barroza. He knocked out the old
Yeah,
dude
he
that got
stopped. Yeah, he
robbed by
did stop him.
Broly.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you
clean
why
too. He
he's
got
a.
a clean, stiff jab, but he be in Japan. So it's
I'm
just
gonna
like,
tell
you
you
feel
why
me? He got fights
he's
in him.
a plus 250 and
Yeah.
Antoine is a minus three something. because they still got Antoine ranked number 15 in the world at 140. Number 15 in the world. That's what they got him ranked at.
Yeah, he should be. He should. That's the one thing about it. He need to be in another sanctioning body, being somebody mandatory, trying to unify
No, no, no,
or
no.
top
I'm
5
not
or
talking
something.
about the section. I'm not talking about the section body. I'm just talking about the simple because he's the champion. So he's number one in the
Yeah,
section body.
but
But in the
yeah.
world, they got him ranked number 15. You tell me 15 guys at 140 that's better than Antoine. Oh, 14 guys.
What list is that? Who makes that list, bro? And then you probably need to be updated.
You tell me 14 Antoine at 140 right now. I guarantee you probably can't come more than 6 people. If you even got 6 people that's better than him at 140. There's not going to be anybody more than 6. I don't see 6 people better than Antoine at 140. But I give you, you probably can come up with 6 people. But to say 14 people at 140 is better than Antoine, that's crazy.
I definitely can't give you 6 people. That's crazy in and of itself. And
No,
AB, what happened with Kenneth
I
Sims?
give
Kenneth Sims still has to bounce back after the Duarte loss. But I think hopefully they put him on like a car with Schofield or something like that. I seen Kenneth Sims, he has been in the gym training. But you know, Duarte got the shot. He beat Kenneth Sims and he getting the title shot. So that pretty much how that played out. If Kenneth Sims could have beat Duarte, he probably would have got the Hitchens fight.
Cloud Boy said Andy got 6 or 7 rounds before he get KO. Hey, it could be earlier than that because uh, Andy he comes forward. So you come forward with a guy who can come forward and he can box. That makes for a bad recipe. Go ask El Rayo. Makes for a bad recipe. El Rayo thought
Yeah.
he was going to be able to come forward on Antoine, and Antoine boxed his head off.
Nah, Antoine's
And
nice.
and everybody thought Rayo had enough pop. We see what that pop did for him versus Antoine. Antoine took some shots. He ate them shots, kept coming.
Yeah, Antoine got a durable chin. He can take some punches. I
He's
wouldn't advise him to take too many punches, but he can take some punches.
the thing is, it's gonna be the lead hand battle. But I mean, they both southpaw, so they're gonna be in the closed guard. So you feel me? They're gonna bang it out. You know,
No,
that's gonna be a good matchup, man. But the thing is like I said, in the
What's the upset
exchanges,
of
I
the
just see
weekend?
that fight.
Duarte.
You said Hideo gonna get the upset, Blaze?
No, I'm just telling you, like that'd be like the biggest one if it was or something. You
You
feel
think
me?
Hitch is
think
gonna
I think
lose, free?
I, I
Nah, I
think
think he's gonna handle his
Duarte.
business.
I think Duarte gonna be the upset of the weekend.
But
It's
it's
gonna be
still
I'm
that
gonna tell you
Hitch.
draw.
why. I'm gonna tell you why. If you go back, just the last like 4 months, the guys that usually been talking the most usually end up laying an egg in their fight. They end up coming up laying an egg.
Mm-hmm.
And and Africa been talking a lot. He been calling out a lot of people, talking crazy to a lot of people. He might end up laying an egg.
Man, Duarte right now sitting at a plus 360 on the money line. Let's see how that changes leading up in the fight. Then the way free talking and the way with the build up, Hitchens, respectfully, he stutter a little bit. He do this gonna be a tough fight for him, right? We understand the level of opposition Duarte is. Now, I'm on Hitchens. I'm with Hitchens on this fight. But we just gotta see. We just got to see. I think he can play the outboxer game. I thought Kenneth Sims had a lot of good moments against Duarte, but we just gotta. You got to win 7 rounds. He gonna have to win 7 rounds and not get dropped. He cannot get dropped. Uh, and he gonna have
I
to
put it
box
this
his boy
way.
at least seven
I put it
rounds.
this way. Do you think Africa got the same type of power as Ryan Garcia?
No.
Okay. The
Mm-mm.
only thing that saved Ryan Garcia ass was his power. That's the only thing that saved his ass. Because Duarte was stepping to Ryan.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He was stepping to Ryan, but Ryan had that power. He caught him to the body. I don't think Africa got the same power that Ryan got.
Nah, he don't. He don't, and it's a Golden Boy card too. So they not messing around.
Yep.
You're not gonna win no. You're
So
not gonna win on no Golden Boy card as an away fighter, champion or no champion. If you don't outland your opponent, we all know what's going. We all know that.
yeah,
So
I don't know. I don't feel too sure that Africa is going to win his fight. I'm not that sure. I believe he has the best. I think he got the better boxing ability. I'm just not too sure that he wins his fight.
yeah,
Like I
hopefully
believe,
Africa can land something clean to kind of deter Duarte. It's just Duarte got that motor, man.
I believe Frank will win his fight. I believe Antoine will win his fight. I don't really know about Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia. I think this is a 50-50 fight.
I'm taking Ryan.
It's going to come down to, does Ryan power translate to 147? If his power translates to 147, he might be able to get the win over Mario Barrio. But if he doesn't have any power at 147, this is going to be a long night for Ryan Garcia. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a lot.
I'm with
It
you on
didn't
that.
seem like he had no. It didn't seem like he had no power when he fought Rolly Romero. We all know Rolly is chinny. We know
Ryan,
he's
I'm gonna be
chinny.
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Free. And I know people been saying this or whatever the case may be. I'm saying based on what I've seen, Ryan look a little different this go round.
I mean, he
So I
might
mean,
be.
just physically Free,
He
like
might be.
so. And you already know the reports. We can get into it about him pulling out of the body testing and all that other stuff. Only
Hey,
thing I'm
like I
see,
said,
so he
he
just
might.
looks like he's in like peak condition. That's
Hey,
all. So we'll see.
if I was Mario Barrio and he pulled out of the body testing, I'll pull out myself. I'll pull out of body testing as well.
Well,
I'm
this is
not.
how I went. This is how I went. Free. Um, he didn't start testing until December. So it was like less than 60 days of testing for the Mario Barrios fight. They fought in May, in Times Square. After the Rolly fight, Ryan stopped getting tested for about what from May to December. So which is like 6 7 months. And then he started for the last 60 days or whatever, less than 60 days, sometime in December.
I mean,
So
the only thing that I can say about that is if you using PEDs or steroids or whatever, the only thing that it can do is it can make you stronger, but at the same time as you getting stronger, if you have to cut weight, if you got too muscular and you have to cut weight, that can come to backfire you because now
yeah.
not only are you cutting water or fat, you're cutting muscle too because you
Man,
got too
Ryan,
muscular.
yeah, man. Listen, man, Ryan looked like a
Ryan already
bull
weighed
right
in at
now.
149. I think it was like yesterday, day before. Ryan, it ain't the weight. Ryan gonna be okay for 147. Go ahead, Blaze. Cook, Blaze.
I'm just saying real quick, he looked like a ghoul. You feel me? He look pale and shit. You feel
Yeah,
me? His face
yeah,
all sucked in. I see what I see. This shit's in 4K. It is what it is. And it'd be like, look, my thing is I don't think highly of Ryan anyways in his skill set. You feel me? Straight up. So it'd be like, we gonna
Yeah,
see
and
if he handles his business against Barrios, but Barrios is a dog. So you feel me? Barrios is gonna try to knock him out. So you feel me? That left
that's
hook
what I
better be in
will
handy
say.
because he's gonna have to use it.
That's another thing that I will
You
say.
know?
I will say, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, Mario Barrio is a better boxer than Rolly Romero. And we've seen Rolly outbox Ryan.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
Mario
Rolly, but Rolly
Barrio,
made adjustments. Rolly didn't even use him fight like that. So give it up to Rolly because he changed up his style.
yeah,
You know?
and now I would say Rolly is probably a bigger puncher than Mario Barrio. I would say he's probably a bigger puncher, but I believe Mario Barrio is a better boxer than Rolly. So, and Mario Barrio is the more rangier guy. Mario Barrio is like 6 foot with a 74-inch arm reach. So
Yeah.
Mario Barrio got some long arms. If he can keep Ryan at bay and stay on point as far as his defense, he can outbox Ryan. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not sold on Ryan's boxing ability. Ryan hasn't shown me that he knows how to box. He showed me
Man,
he
he's
got
C
fast
level to
hands
me,
and he can
man.
punch.
He'll do the silly shield, man. I'm not. I don't think highly of his style, man. He's not that good. He got the left hook and he can punch, but he don't got no feet, man.
but
Yeah.
Straight up.
but his dimensions, like I think he got a little more in the tool. I think he has a little more to give right now than Abel and Manny. So I mean, we got to
Yeah.
see. Like I said, it all got to play out on fight night. But I just think just with that sentiment right there, I think I'm a cover it. I
I
just
don't
feel
know.
like
I mean, yeah, you got to cover it.
Barrios.
It got
I'm
implications.
yeah.
I put it this way:
It got
who
implications
do you
because if
think?
Barrio win, he might be fighting Devin. You never know.
That's what I'm about to say. Who do you think has a better shot at fighting Devin? Who you think is more likely to fight Devin? Mario Barrio
Man,
if he wins, or Ryan Garcia if he wins?
Ryan
I mean,
Garcia.
if Ryan, if he wins, because it's the money, even when they talk about not fighting each other, that money on the table for that fight, that's the $40 million fight.
But I will say that Barrios did say he would fight Devin.
And
So
so you feel me? And that's the $20
so
million
that's a
fight.
good thing. But my whole thing is for Barrios, he has the Pacquiao rematch and he has a Rolly unification, which are big
True.
fights. Plus a Conor Ben fight, which would be a big fight for Barrios. So
Um,
Barrios gonna be in the driver's seat and have a lot of options.
And WBC don't want to see that biggest purse.
I'm gonna put it
Yeah,
like this.
That's why they put Ryan in
I'm gonna
position.
be
If
honest
Ryan
with
had that belt, they about to get paid.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
yeah.
think if Ryan wins over Mario Barrio, I don't think he fights Devin next.
Me, I don't think he fights
Nah.
Devin at all. I don't think he fights nobody. They're gonna create a monster over there. He's gonna be in the Golden Boy Protection Program. Ryan
No,
with a
this
belt.
will be
Hey
this
man,
will
that's
be
scary.
no, this will be Ryan capturing a title for the first time in his career, and you're gonna go
Yeah,
right into a unification with Devin Haney.
man, he's about
I
to
don't think
run.
he fights Devin Haney next.
Nah.
Now he might fight him later, but I don't think he fights him next. I think if
Nah, he's
Mario
gonna fight a
Barrio
couple
wins, there's a
cans.
good chance that Mario Barrio unify with Devin. But I don't think Ryan fights Devin if he wins this fight. Not next.
Yeah.
Yeah. They gonna listen. Once he fought the first black champion, Brian Norman, because y'all remember T.O. Devin stepped up to the play and did it, right? Now we got Devin versus Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? It's like Keyshawn, y'all gotta knock each other off. You know what I'm saying? It's like Devin is in a position where, and like Bill been kind of going around saying all the Hispanic fighters is making jokes. They turning into clowns. Uh, Mr. Sheldon, what's going on, Mr. Sheldon? I see you. Let me drop the link for AB. The Hispanic fighters, they're more so making jokes versus pretty much trying to line up a fight. So we gonna see how Barrios, if he can get the win, how he's gonna conduct himself after the fight. But 147 is looking kind of like it's bad for the sport when you got guys openly ducking. It's like Devin, like everybody should be positioning themselves for the Devin fight. It looked like the only person is really positioning himself is from 140, Keyshawn Davis.
Or Lewis
So what?
Crawford.
Keyshawn Davis is gonna wreak
Lewis
havoc at
Crawford wants to
147.
fight, but his promoter don't want to make the fight.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure. Shoot, I'm sure a lot of these fighters will fight Devin, but it's just that these managers and promoters, whether it be Eddie or whoever, they kind of withholding the fight. They're withholding fighters.
I mean, but look though, it don't matter B3 who because the reason why we can't talk about Devin until after Saturday because there's too many implications. He got all the options. It's gonna be a big fight. Whoever Devin fight next, he got options. So that's why it's like there ain't even nothing to stress about. He's the guy. You feel me? He's the guy right now. As far as who we know as Black American fighters who's gonna make the next biggest bag. So something's gonna shake out. It's just these fights have to take place because, like, we look if Ryan win, we say he might not fight, but it's like, hey, this is when Turkey gives him 40 million apiece for the Devin versus Ryan with the storyline and all of that. You feel me? And you know the popularity, so we know money can buy the fight, but like we say, it's like, man, it's gonna have to be a lot of money that Golden Boy gonna like what they cut, cause they gonna want to be able to do their thing with that belt for a second, you know? Make some easy fights, get some money, try to put them on a 5-fight win streak or something to get some cans because you know Ryan, the social media star with a title, is a different type of monster, you know,
Yeah.
straight up. But the thing is you can't run from everybody who's gonna want to challenge you. So Ryan gonna have to fight somebody. You feel me? WBC gonna
Shit.
demand it because that's how it's got to be a money fight. But like I said, I don't even know if he wins the fight. Respectfully, I ain't even knocking Ryan. You feel me? And I got every reason to knock him. But it's like, hey, he ain't showed me a full skill set that somebody can't give him problems with. You know, straight up. Because even when he was fighting Devin, and before that, that silly shell shit's not gonna work if you're gonna turn your back all the way on an opponent who's boxing you. That shit's not gonna work. You know. And
I'm
then,
with you
you
on
know, the
that.
nigga looked like a zombie of himself when he fought Rolly, and I blame it on that nigga being on steroids, because you know, that's what it looked like when you juice and then you don't juice and you look like you can't do shit.
You don't
You
you
know?
can't do nothing. You don't get up for the fight. So
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna
feel me?
see.
You know,
He
fuck
gonna be a
off your
whole
fuck
different fight at
face
this
for
fight.
with that bullshit. He was road
We gon-
raging when he fought Devin.
He was ready.
On everything. He was raging though. Real talk, like they say in the movies. He was Roy raging and he was so docile when he came into that fight with Rolly. That's why I was like, this nigga's weak. Just like Bane. Remember the old Batman movie? Bane had all the tubes in him. He pulled the tubes out. He just, you feel me?
Hmm.
Shrink all
But
up.
you know why
That's
he
what
could? You
Ryan
know
looked
he
like to
got it.
me.
You know he couldn't do Rolly like that because who was Rolly with?
But the thing
Let
but
me
the
bring
thing
in
with
AB,
Rolly is
man.
Rolly got history though. Remember, did you see the
No,
sparring
no, no,
did?
no,
You
no,
see
no,
when he
no.
whooped
Stop it.
Rolly in
I'm
sparring?
talking about. I'm talking about why he couldn't get away with all that cheating stuff. The buttoned up team
Yeah. Okay.
versus being the B side to Golden
Yeah.
Boy. Devin should have never did that. Let me, AB. What's good? AB, talk to me, man.
Hey man, it's been a little minute, man. I'm chilling,
Good,
listening
man.
in.
Good to see you, man. Who you got in this Ryan Barrios matchup? What you think for the weekend?
Um, I low key, I low key think Mario Barr is gonna stop Ryan. I'm gonna keep it real. The reason why I say that is
AB,
because
you still there?
yeah, you can hear me.
Hold on, I can't.
Hold on, my shit tripping. Is it tripping? Yo, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, okay.
All right, go ahead, Cook. AB.
Was
I
y'all
can
able to
hear
hear
you.
me at first? Okay, okay. But now I was saying I think Mario Barrio is gonna stop Ryan, and the reason why I say that is because for one, Mario Barrios is taller than Ryan, and this gonna be a whole new look for Ryan Garcia that he ain't never had to go through before to fight a man that's that taller than him. And on top of that, Ryan Garcia, he be getting a little too careless and courageous. And by courageous, I mean he when he think he got a motherfucker, he gonna hop on the ass. Pause. But I feel like Mario Barrios with the wars that he been in, he ain't never go through like no real war, and he ain't never just get a straight up beating. But he done been through some shit that'll make him be tough enough. And I feel like with Ryan Garcia having a lot of quit in his heart, and the fact that he be bitching a lot, I think that Mario Barr is gonna stop him.
Don't put no money on that, AB. All I'm
Oh
gonna
no, I'm
say.
not doing that. I think it's a 50-50 fight.
Yeah.
But I would give the edge to Mario Barrios to keep it 100. And I know that Ryan Garcia, you can look at him and tell that he on that shit again. I don't care what
Until
nobody say.
yeah, he definitely on something. That's what I'm saying. And we at least wait until the weigh in. I want to see these guys how they looking kind of fight week leading up to the fight because it's going to matter how these guys show up on the night of the fight. And Ryan has set himself up or put himself in a position to be the same way he was kind of for the Devin fight.
Yeah. And the mistake that people make on fighters like Mario Barrios, Devin Haney, they be and even Tank, they be thinking that these motherfuckers can't fight. And that be the mistake they be making going into these fights. And I really believe Ryan Garcia and a lot of other fighters think Mario Barrios is sweet. Now, I'm not gonna say he not sweet, but I'm just saying though, you just never know until you get in there with a motherfucker and he got some heavy ass hands. All I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. What you know? What else? What other fights you looking forward to? What you think about that Richardson Hitchens versus Duarte matchup?
Easy pickings. I don't even want to talk about that. What I really came on here was to talk about the Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney talk. And we gotta
Yeah.
throw Shakur in the mix because they're a team. So we gotta be fair, right? We gotta be fair. Just like when the dude want to be established and be called a woman, we gotta be fair. We gotta call these guys a team. So we gotta talk as as they appear, right? What I don't like is how everything that the Shakur fans and Shakur himself was saying about Tank, they doing the same exact shit. And the reason why I say that is because Shakur and his fans, I gotta include them, they were shunning and scrutinizing Tank for wanting to fight everybody else besides the fights they were supposed to fight, like Shakur, Devin Haney, especially Devin Haney, right? And then he went to go and get in the negotiations with Eddie Hearn to try to fight Conor Ben. But Tank's team was saying that Devin Haney was too big. Everybody was like, oh, he bitching. But now Shakur Stevenson is doing the same shit. He's saying Devin Haney too big and he too small, but now you're trying to fight Conor Ben, a motherfucker who tested positive and was banned for like 2 years. You want to fight him. And then you put Ryan Garcia on the same list, another motherfucker who tested positive, missed weight, and we can clearly see he's still on some shit. But nobody's saying nothing. Also, and I'm sorry, I gotta get my shit off today. I ain't gonna lie. I've been waiting for this. It's also funny how it's like watching an OG give a youngin a gun. It's like he don't want to do it because he know if he go do it, he gonna do some real time. But if he let this other motherfucker go do his work, he ain't gonna face no shit. I really believe Shakur know Keyshawn can't fuck with Devin Haney, but he know that Keyshawn got the right shit that'll either wear Devin Haney down a little bit to be like, okay, now I'm ready to go in there because he got hit upside his head a couple times. I'm ready now. Or now I'm not gonna say Keyshawn don't got a chance at all, but what I'm saying is Keyshawn got just enough to wear him down a little bit to where Shakur can go in and save the day. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I agree 100% with you. I think he's using Keyshawn as a guinea pig. If he can make it past Keyshawn, how well does he do making it past Keyshawn? If he does very well, Shakur probably never gets in the ring with Devin Haney. But if he struggles to get past Keyshawn, Shakur he trains with Keyshawn. He sparred with Keyshawn. He knows how tough Keyshawn really is. So if Devin Haney makes Keyshawn easy work, Shakur like, nah, I'm not getting in the ring with him. But if he struggles against Keyshawn and Shakur had a pretty easy time with Keyshawn, Shakur be like, okay, yeah, I'll get in the ring with Devin Haney now. I saw how he look against Keyshawn. I know I look a lot better against Keyshawn than he does.
And not even just that too, but also because Keyshawn, we not gonna sit up here and act like he don't got power and he got, he definitely got experience. He could also go in there and wear Devin Haney chin down a little bit more because we all seen the damage that Ryan Garcia did. If Keyshawn go in there and even if he don't win, if he just go in there and hit him upside his fucking head a couple more times, Shakur gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll go in there. Riches and Hitches. Oh, I'll go in there. They will all go in there. We gotta, and I'm saying those fighters because they are a brotherhood. So we gotta look at them as a team once again. And I'm seeing a comment from Kerry saying that he disagreed. He think Keyshawn is gonna stop Devin. Well, let me break that down. A lot of people saying that because they seen what he did to Jermaine Ortiz, and a lot of people was expecting, Jermaine Ortiz to, bring a different look because he a boxer. But let me tell you the difference between Jermaine Ortiz and Devin Haney. Jermaine Ortiz mentally, he do not be knowing what the fuck he want to do. When he go in the ring already, and I seen
Hey,
Jesse Hart.
AB, watch the language, bro, if you can.
Oh, my bad, my bad,
Appreciate
my
you,
bad.
bro. B3
But
SVN, appreciate you.
okay, Jesse Hart, right? He said something interesting before they had gotten the ring, before Keyshawn and Jermaine Ortiz got in the ring. He was saying that Jermaine Ortiz, he carries himself as a journeyman. And the reason why he said that, he was saying because when Jermaine Ortiz talked, you know, in these conferences and these interviews, he always say, "I'm gonna give it my best. I'm gonna try my best." He mentally already goes in the fight knowing that he may lose. And every fighter, they think that, but they don't have that in the back of their mind though. They in their mind they think, "Oh, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do." They just in the way right now. Jermaine Ortiz, he already going there with that mindset, like I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna make it a tough fight. That's number one. Number two, when he gets in there, you can clearly see he don't know what he want to do. Devin Haney runs a strict program. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to box. I'm not going to let my opponent set up nothing. You feel me? Keyshawn Davis, he also runs a strict program. So that's why when we see those two mentalities going up against each other, we know what it's going to be. When Jermaine Ortiz fought Teofimo Lopez, I'm going to give you a perfect example. Teofimo Lopez, he runs a strict program. He going to go in there and he trying to, I'm going to say at that time, he's going to go in there, he's going to try to fire at you. That's why when Jermaine seen the first couple of seconds of how Teofimo energy was, he said, "Oh no. I'm gonna fall back." Now, obviously, he made Teofimo look bad, but he definitely didn't step that he won that fight.
Yeah, I agree
So
with that. I think with and the thing that got me with Devin over Keyshawn, I know Keyshawn can box, I know Keyshawn got power, but it's the ring IQ. When your back is against the wall, is your ring IQ better than Devin? And people say, well, we don't know that. Well, we do know that Devin has been tested, so he knows how to respond. We don't know if Keyshawn knows. Keyshawn might not even know how to respond because he's never had his back against the wall like that. So we going what we believe because he's been in the ring with Bud Crawford and he's been in there with Shakur Stevenson that he should know how to do it. It's one thing if you training to do it. It's another thing when you actually have to do it. It's two different things. Like you can like when I take it to the football field, you can know a D back can know what to do when that wide receiver place his foot down to go cut. Is another thing when you go out on the field and it's real game time. Are you going to be able to react that way? Are you going to be able to react that way? Because a lot of these rookies, they don't know how to react once game time comes. It's the same thing with boxing. When your back get against that wall and it's real fire coming at you, can you react when your back is against the wall? You can be trained to, but when you never had to do it, does your body know how to go and react the way you need it to react?
yeah, and then to add on to that, it's like this is what I be thinking. I'm thinking like, okay, how would Keyshawn handle not being able to land a punch on this dude? How would he handle that? Also, let's take a step back. Let's go before they even get in the ring. Keyshawn Davis already let us know that he's not disciplined. We already know that he went to the Nair Albright fight and he popped for the weed. Then we found out in the De Los Santos fight, he was drinking every day. So he says, you know, he missed weight by 4-5 pounds or whatever. So that tells me already he mentally ain't a stable fighter, for real, to me. So it's like when you got that kind of mindset and mentality against somebody who runs a strict program and a team who's gonna hold you and push you through it, it's like how could you win against a guy like that when you got a mindset like that? You know what I mean? And one thing that I took note of, right, with the Edwin De Los Santos Keyshawn Davis fight is the fact that Keyshawn Davis, all he kept hearing his homies say, like Richardson Hitches and Shakur, is that, man, you know, De Los Santos, he could really fight. Like, he really can fight, and he really got popped. So when you got people around you that talk like that and who know a certain fighter, because you know your homie was in there with him, and we seen how that went. When you got another, you know, same set of friends who know Devin Haney, and all he's gonna be hearing in his ear is, man, Devin Haney, he got some kind of rhythm that I just couldn't figure out. He got some kind of speed that I just couldn't figure out. When he gonna be hearing that, I wonder how he's gonna be able to handle that. Is he gonna go back to his old ways to smoking and drinking again? Is he gonna be nervous before the fight? Think about it. These are all possibilities that I'll be thinking about.
Hey, AB, what you
What's up?
saying? A lot of people, and then somebody even came on and was like, "Yeah, Keyshawn, he's not like all the way there. Like, just as far as his mental space." So, I mean, that's a good point. I think he's proven that he can lock in, but like you saying, you don't know. This is a whole different stage. They're gonna put this fight probably in Vegas or Saudi as a main event pay-per-view for the zone. So it's gonna be a lot of pressure. Let me ask you this, Mr. Moore. Who you got winning that Haney versus Davis fight if you had to line it up right now?
Davis.
You
More
feel like he's
violent.
just too mean for Devin?
He's mean and violent. He comes to hurt you. He don't come to play. He don't come to clinch. He don't come to win on points. He's coming to do something bad to you.
Ding dong. What up, Grandpa?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Having your boy Charles Boy, man.
Yeah, he don't. See, Devin comes and he's Devin. I will give this to Devin Haney. Devin Haney is what you call a sportsman. Boxing is a sport, and he treats it as such. He gets himself in shape. He runs his tight camp. He gets himself ready for a boxing match. Keyshawn ain't coming for no boxing match. He's coming for a fight. And Keyshawn had already let you know it's personal with him and Haney. He said Haney was trying to little boy him and son him, and he ain't forgot that. And he said something that made me really decide that I would go with him in this fight. Because he said, because I just don't like the nigga. I just don't like him. And if you come from where I come from, you know that means a whole lot. When you just don't like a nigga.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so we still talking about Keyshawn and Devin?
Yeah, Keyshawn versus Devin Haney.
Okay.
Hey, Warren, have you made a pick for Ryan Barrios?
I got Ryan stopping his ass.
Yeah.
I got Barrios in 11.
If he makes
11 round stoppage?
If he makes it to 11. If he makes it to 11.
Barrios in 11.
I ain't gonna knock his ass out. And I'm alive while he's doing it too.
I don't have no confidence in you.
I don't have and the real thing, I don't have confidence in Ryan, but I don't have enough confidence in Barrios. Because Barrios to me has looked way too inconsistent.
I can't have no confidence in you if you lose to Rolly Romero.
I mean, hey, listen, but if you looking like dog water against fucking Manny Pacquiao that's 48 years old.
If you lose a fight to Rolly Romero, I have no confidence in you.
It's not even the fact that he lost to Rolly. It's how he lost to Rolly.
Yeah, he lost a little bit. That's bad. I mean, dog, what are you doing?
By Rolly. He got outboxed.
What are you doing?
Like I said earlier, I believe we all can agree that Mario Barrios is a much better boxer than Rolly Romero is. Now, Rolly might have the power. He might have the power over Mario Barrios. He might have the power over Mario Barrios, but he's not a better boxer than Mario Barrios. And Mario Barrios is a longer guy. He's a more rangier guy, and he does have some power. He might not have the power of Rolly, but he has some power. I just think Mario Barrio has the ability to be able to outbox Ryan Garcia. As long as he can stay disciplined and making a boxing match, he can outbox Ryan Garcia.
and there you go. And that's why I say if he can. And in confidence, to tell you the truth, in confidence, the way if he looked like if it was like after Ugas, all right, cool. I would agree 100% with all you guys. But he hasn't. Last 3 fights he hasn't. Very inconsistent, especially Ramos. Like if the Ramos fight, if Ramos didn't try to get him out of there, like it was like I don't know what happened with Ramos that he didn't try to get him out of there. But if he had got him out of there, it would have been like y'all would have been like, all right, bro, what is going on with Mario Barrios at this point? Because he looks way inconsistent to me. For me, it's just way too much inconsistency. Like, yeah, Ryan looked bad against Rolly, but it's like, all right, it's Rolly, and obviously Rolly's been beating on him since they were kids. So it's like, all right, I could maybe accept it, but it's like it's still Rolly Romero. But it's like, all right, bro, you just been looking inconsistent for the last like 3 fights for some weird reason. So it's like something's telling me you're going to take a nap. He's going to take a nice little nap, and it's going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's whatever. It's Ryan Garcia.
Once again, those last 3 fights that Mario Barrios had, all 3 of them was better than Rolly.
No, they're definitely better than Rolly. But again, if you're not consistent, if you're not really consistent the way that you need to be, bro, as a champion, if you're not consistent, bro, especially against somebody like Ryan, like if Ryan's back on that bullshit, like he's back on the bullshit, all right, I'm going to knock you out, bro, and he hits him because Ryan's going to be there to hit. He don't move his head. He don't be there to hit.
What I will say is all 3 of those guys are better than Rolly.
They are better than Rolly.
The difference between Ryan and Mario Barrios was he found a way to win. Whether some people believe that people got robbed or whatever, he found a way to win. The money was behind Ryan. It wasn't behind Rolly. The money was behind Ryan. So he didn't even do good enough to where they could rob Rolly. He didn't even do that good.
That's a fact.
I just don't. I mean, I'm not saying Mario Barrios will win. I'm just saying there's a good chance that he can win. I think it's a 50-50 fight, and it's all going to tell within the first 4 rounds who's going to win this fight. Within the first 4 rounds, we're going to know if Mario Barrios is the Mario Barrios that we saw at 140, or we're going to find out if Ryan Garcia is the Ryan Garcia we saw at 135. We'll find out in the first 4 rounds.
Barrios could beat Ryan Garcia with just a jab.
Let me just say this real quick, Mr. Shout
Go ahead.
Shout out to my brother Chan Ross pulling up. Make sure y'all lock in with Chan Ross in the Pick'em League. Doing a hell of a job. Cash payouts. Get your picks in. Go ahead, Mr. Moore. Talk to me.
I was going to say this, man. Like I said, it sums it up for me. When you lose a fight, boxing match, whatever you want to call it, to Rolly Romero, I can't put no money on you. I can't put nothing, man. And the way you lost, you were scared of that dude. You didn't even fight back.
Is this a fight you care enough to bet on, Mr. Moore?
Hell no.
Nah, he's not betting on it. He just don't believe Ryan gonna win, but he ain't betting on it. But
no, what if he flatlines him?
Family, good to see you,
Kay. So what if he flatlines him?
Hey,
that's a question. What if he flatlines him?
What if I win the lottery tomorrow? It's a whole lot of ifs.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's another thing. If Mario Barrio put Ryan Garcia on the mat, does Ryan Garcia goes into a shell like he did with Rolly?
That's a very good question. It's a good. I like it. I like this fight. It's funny because I feel like both of them are like a crossroads. Because like I've been seeing a lot of boxing channels asking like that same question. It's like, yo, if he going back into that shell shit that he does, like, or is it gonna be the same Ryan or old? Like, where we gonna see that hook? We're gonna see that hook coming from a mile away, and somehow, some way, he's still landing it. But
you know what I hear when I listen to y'all? I'm gonna tell you what I hear.
What you hear?
I hear you guys are wanting and wishing and willing Ryan to be good when he's just ain't.
Now, you know what? I don't wish or willing or anything. You know what I wish? I wish because everybody needs a villain. Like that's what boxing is fun. Like we need a villain, and he's the villain. Like he needs to be the villain. Like he needs to be that. Like, I'm
What we
rooting for
need,
that. We need a
what we
villain.
need.
That's him.
I'm gonna tell you what
Like we
boxing
need him.
needs. I'm gonna tell you what boxing needs. Boxing needs to get these undisciplined trash ass dudes out the sport. That's what we need.
Hey, listen, man, that's 75% of
Go
the sport. Everybody be
stream.
missing weight.
Go hang out with Kai Sinat or whoever the fuck them streamers are. Go do that. But this ain't for you, champ.
Go ahead, champ. Do your thing.
What I will say though, in Juan's defense, Ryan has been talking and acting a lot like when he fought Devin. And that Ryan was a little more confident in himself than when he fought Rolly. So I will say that he has been acting and sounding a lot like when he fought Devin.
Yeah. But you know what it is though, because he knew Rolly was gonna put hands on. I don't know. Something was telling me. I was saying that fight with each other. Something's telling me that Ryan Rolly gonna put some hands on. And I was
You know
saying
what told you? You know what told you that?
I was something's telling me this man gonna get his
Rolly
put hands
told you that. Because Rolly
Huh?
told you in the beginning of the fight, when they signed the fight, Rolly said out of his own mouth, "Oh, I've been beating his ass for years. Ask him."
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because people like, and I hate when people be like, "Yo, Rolly." Like I understand Rolly is trash. Like I significantly trash, but the motherfucker can punch. That's one thing that man can do is punch.
But I
Like
will say this about garbage ass Rolly. I will say this.
he can punch,
He
bro. He
has
can
looked
punch.
better. He has looked better under Ishmael Salas. He has
He
looked
can,
better.
but he can punch though. That's the sad part. He can punch for real, bro. He definitely can punch for real though. Like he for
Who
real
does
can
Rolly
punch now.
remind you of? Back in the day, Free,
Mayorga,
Juan,
low key,
back in
Mayorga,
the day. Who does Rolly remind you of?
Mayorga. That's who.
Mayorga?
Mayorga, bro. Mayorga. That's. I promise you. Put them side by side. You won't see a difference. I swear to God.
You know who he reminds me of? I'm gonna go back a little farther. You know who he reminds me of? Kind of Free. You don't laugh when I say this.
Who that?
He remind me of Ernie Shavers.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, you know.
Kind of. Yeah, I see where
Ernie
you're coming
Shavers
with it.
couldn't fight a lick. Let's be honest. Ernie Shavers couldn't fight a lick. He couldn't
Yeah,
box.
he could.
Couldn't box
But he
at
can
all.
punch. But that motherfucker can punch though.
But if he cut your ass, if
He gonna put you to bed. He
it was
gonna
a
put you to
wrap.
bed. He gonna put you right to bed, player.
Yeah. Ernie Shavers was a really tough guy that could punch.
Yeah.
That's what he was.
Now, what I will say is Ernie Shaver had way more heart than Ryan. I mean, Rolly
Oh,
got.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, way more
He had
heart.
way more heart than Rolly. Because when Rolly got hit by Tank, Ernie Shavers would have got up.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got more heart than Ryan and Rolly put together.
God damn it.
Because I know, I ain't gonna lie, man. Ali was past it, bro. Well, you know, Ali was past it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was so glad they stopped. I was so glad they stopped that fight. I was like, man, he gonna kill Ernie Shavers. He gonna kill this dude. Because Ernie just kept coming. Ernie just kept coming.
yo, Eric, you a wild boy. You a wild boy for your comments right there. That's real going. You doing me real bad today. I thought we were
Hey,
boys,
Juan, who
boy.
you got winning that Frank Martin versus Nahir Albright?
I got Frank stopping him.
I got Nair Albright.
Hey, that's
Frank.
what I said. I got Frank watching Albright. I got Frank
Yeah,
watching.
I got Frank
I
stopping
got
him, and
Nair Albright. Beating Frank.
I got
him beating Frank by unanimous decision.
Frank, and I got Africa 12-0 and Oscar Duarte for some reason. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I got him stopping that dude. That dude's feet is terrible. Oscar Duarte got the worst feet in boxing.
And then obviously we all got Gary stopping Handy. It's gonna be a good little
I
scratch,
don't
like 4 or
know.
5 rounds. Yeah,
I got Gary beating him, but I got Gary beating him by majority decision. I think it's gonna be a tough fight. I think he gonna drop Hiroka though. I think Gary's gonna drop him.
Nah, I don't love Frank, but I'm not in love with Albright. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of Albright. Like I'm a fan of him, but it's just I don't think he's
So
that
you're not
good.
in love with Albright? I just
Nah.
don't like Frank. I do not like Frank.
All right, Carrie. Carrie, you forget we were just talking about Ryan Garcia.
Shelton just don't like Frank.
I do not like Frank.
Anybody out of that Dirk stable. He don't like anybody out of that Dirk stable. He don't like Jamel. He don't like Earl. He don't like Frank. He don't like
This is black on
Rand.
black
He
crime.
don't like Anthony Joshua. He
This
don't
is
like
black
none
on
of them
black
guys that
crime.
was
I'm
in
trying
that
to tell
stable.
you. It's
He ain't
black
even
on
like
black crime.
Alicia. You don't
It's
like
black on
Alicia,
black
no?
crime.
I
I'm
can't
trying to tell
stand
you, black
Alicia
on black
Bumgarner. I
crime,
can't
bro.
wait till
It's black
somebody
on
whip
black
her ass.
crime. It's black
Yeah,
on
I
black
can't wait till
crime. I'm trying to
somebody
tell
beat
you.
the shit out of her.
He don't like nobody out of that dirt stable. He don't like Alicia, none of them.
AJ is cool. AJ is cool. AJ did me a solid. AJ got rid of that white boy, so I'm cool with AJ.
I don't think about that. I don't think he got rid of him, but hey, he did him dirty.
Hey,
That's
let
all
me
we
tell you
ask for.
something. I doubt very seriously, Juan, that dude boxes again.
No, he'll box man. He crazy. That man is crazy. He's a number. He'll box again. I promise you that.
That nigga
He'll
got
box
his
again.
jaw. Damn, he didn't get his. To think about this, he didn't get his jaw broke. He got his jaw shattered.
Mm-hmm. And I promise you, he'll be back within the next 2-3 years.
And I bet you don't fight nobody under 60 years old either.
Hey, listen, man.
No, he gonna fight again. He gonna fight again.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely fight again.
He wants to build the women's brand, and in order for him to build a women's brand, he need to bring his fans to those fights so he can make the most money he can possibly make for those women.
Mm-hmm.
You heard what I said? You heard what I said, Humphrey? I bet you don't fight nobody under 60.
Oh, the next person he's fighting is probably gonna be daggone Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, he gonna fight Tito Ortiz. He gonna fuck around, go fight Tito.
But you know what? It was funny, right? Because I was taking it as a joke like everybody else, until they did the weigh-in. And when they finished the weigh-in, Anthony said, "You done fucked up, man. You in here with a proper fighter. I'm gonna fuck you up." I was like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, no, he beat his ass, bro. And I said it too. I was like, "This is not gonna be funny." I was like, "It's gonna be bad, bro." I said it to somebody. I was at work when I said it. I was like,
Because
we've
been
bad,
watching AJ, all of us, we've been watching AJ for like 12, 13 years. AJ don't talk like that.
Yeah, they did. Like, I know people don't like AJ, but AJ can fucking fight, bro. Like, he's a scary fighter.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only person that thought Jake Paul was gonna win was BBO.
You know BBO was trolling. You don't leave BBO alone.
He don't. I'm just saying. I'm not saying BBO was serious or not, but he's the only one I heard that said that Jake Paul was gonna win. He's the only person.
I gotta leave BBO alone, Devin.
He's crazy. Nah,
AJ
Blue
said,
Hustle. Blue Hustle. Respectfully, shout out to Blue Hustle. He bet me that Jake Paul was gonna make it the distance. I made easy money.
Hey, B3.
B3. And then go Dub Whiteside trying to get you out of that bet. I was like, man, be quiet. Let them people make their bet.
Hey, no, we ain't been monitoring. Listen, we been working for 9 months. I had to get that off Blue.
Hey, B3. When you heard the end of that weigh-in, when you heard AJ say that, what went through your mind when you heard AJ say, "I'm gonna fuck you up"?
I said he gonna die. I said immediately he's gonna die. I was like, he gonna die.
Hey, I was like, done deal.
I said he gonna die. I said, Jesus Christ, somebody help him. I said, somebody come and help him.
Mr. Moore, this was how I looked at it, right? I knew for a fact it's not in AJ's best interest to play around with Jake.
Right.
That's in Jake's best interest to say he went the distance, but AJ, he's not going to disappoint his fans and have a fight look fixed. He's not going to.
Yeah, that's probably boxing.
But that's what I had said. I said, look, y'all gotta understand something. Francis Ngannou, let's be honest. Francis Ngannou is a walking, talking monster living among us. That dude is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
He went over there after AJ knocked his ass out. He went over to the PFL. They had that big 6'8" motherfucker that was supposed to be the. What happened to him? 30 seconds.
Oh, you know what? You know what I just
30 seconds.
I just figured out what the next fight is for Jake Paul. I just figured it out.
Who?
It's gonna be Tyson Fury because he probably make the distance with Tyson Fury.
No, he won't.
Nah.
No, he
nah.
won't.
You know who's gonna be next?
No, he
won't. You know who's gonna be next?
I ain't saying he will. I say he probably will.
Tyson Fury is mean enough and really deranged enough to really hurt him. Tyson Fury would really hurt him.
Nah, you know who could be next? Who could be next? It could be fucking like Wilder or some of this shit. Like I could see a Wilder fight in the future.
I wouldn't
Like, I
want
can see
that
that.
either because Wilder is. I think Wilder is getting to the point where he needs to stop boxing. I think he took too many shots, maybe, and he fuck around and say something to Wilder that really pissed Wilder off, and Wilder would hurt him too.
Yeah, but he gonna do that. He gonna do that because you know why? Because it makes sense, man.
AJ,
Like,
listen, you gotta get with
great
AJ.
American
Listen, so
heavyweight.
we can't protect this brother. Jake Paul don't want to be protected. He can put his jaw out there.
Last great
and let
American
AJ
heavyweight.
clean it up.
Yeah, but last great American heavyweight, like that's a good thing for Jake Paul's brand.
And you know what, Free? You know what? You're right. Because if Wilder go over here and lose to Chisora, that's it.
Yeah, he can fuck around and beat Wilder, but it's just I don't see it. I think Wilder's right hand is fucking death. That shit is death for real. Like anybody get touched by that right hand, that shit is death.
Who you got in that fight, y'all? Who you got in that fight?
I got Wilder stopping him. Stop him.
Free.
I don't know. I don't like how Wilder been looking his last couple of fights when guys pressure him. I think Chisora has the pressure and the engine that can give Wilder a lot of problems. I hate to say it, but I think Chisora might win that fight.
Yeah, because I see the problem with Wilder, for me, now you can correct me if I'm wrong, B3. Wilder needs space to get that right hand on.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Chisora's not going to give you no space. Derek Chisora's not going to give you no space.
Yeah, but you know what, though? Like, I don't know. Something's telling me, like, it's not going to be the same Wilder but he going to catch him in some, like, weird range. Because he only really needs, like, a little bit of space. Not, like, a crazy amount of space.
And it's about if you're ready to go or not, too. Chisora not ready to go nowhere.
No, this is his last fight.
This is last fight. This is where he's going to say, because, like, people could be like, yeah, this is not your last fight.
We're going to fight his heart out, though.
Yeah, no, but you see what happened with Sean Porter, though. Because, like, everybody was like, Sean Porter's going to start it. But Sean didn't look like the same Sean when he fought Porter. Like, he was like, all right, bro. Like,
Sean told you after the fight. Sean said, I've never been in the ring with anybody who could make me fight their fight. So Terrence Crawford made me fight his fight.
Yeah, but
he was in there with a boxing savant, though, Juan. That's a different situation.
Yeah, now, but this is a different situation when you talking about somebody that can crack. Like, no matter what, how much we want to say, yo, Wilder can't box his ass off, Wilder shot, whatever the case may be. If Wilder touches anybody's chin in the world, I promise you, he's putting somebody out. That's just a given fact. That right hand was touched by a guy. Like, I'm sorry, as much as you want to be like, yo, yeah, we love him. He shot. We shouldn't be fighting no more. No matter what, that right hand until he dies. Let me ask you this.
Let me ask you this though. How did Parker beat him?
Parker took everything away from him. You got to remember, Parker's a way better.
Hey, Mr. Moon, go out and come back in for me.
Space away. He stayed in Wilder's chest.
But Parker's a way better boxer, though. You got to remember that, too. Well, Parker's a better boxer.
Chisora is a bully. Chisora going to be in his face, in his chest. You're going to have to get that guy off of you. And Wilder's power is at the end of his punch. Wilder can't fight on the inside. His power is at the end.
You gotta remember, too. You gotta remember how he knocked Felicius out. Was it Felicius or Spiker? He knocked him out with a clean short right. It wasn't even like he was full blown attack. Yeah, he cleaned his clock with a whole short ass right hand. Yeah, I forget the one who he almost killed or some shit in the ring. I forgot what was his name. What was the little German dude? What was his name? Somebody got to know his name. Yes,
bro. You cannot compare Robert Hernandez.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. But you got to remember, bro. These are heavy. These are guys. They're big. These are all big guys. And Wilder's a big guy. No matter what. Yes, he's a smaller heavyweight in frame. But no matter what, these are all big guys, and they all can punch. No matter what. Take away everything we've seen the last couple of years. If he touches you, he can't spark you clean out.
It took him a while to beat up the fucking fry cook, man. Wilder got to show me something.
Yeah, hey, again. This is. I'm not saying he can win. I'm saying If he touches Chisora and Chisora doesn't look like
Hold
yo
on, man. Hold on, hold on,
spaghetti
hold on,
legs,
hold on. We getting the feedback on the joint. Everybody mute
that's
up.
that's fucking Charlotte, man.
Mr. Moore, jump off and jump back on for me. It's a crazy mute, man. We gotta make sure the audio quality there. Come on, y'all. Go ahead, Juan.
Yeah, no, G, he's just I don't know, but like to me, it's something like it's just again not saying that he can, not saying that. I'm just saying that if he touches him, and Chisora doesn't like, if y'all could forget, this is a heavyweight. These are not small guys. Everybody has a puncher's chance. I'm talking about the one of the biggest punchers ever. He has a chance, no matter what. I'm not saying he can beat him. Not saying that he can wash him. I'm just saying if he touches him and he doesn't look like he normal Chisora, that's the reason why. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying he's not saying he's the staying Wilder from fucking 10 years ago. I'm not saying none of that. Y'all acting like I'm saying this. I'm saying that. I'm saying this. This is a heavyweight division fight. This is no matter what. Whatever heavyweight we talk about, he has a puncher's chance. We've seen crazy shit in this division over the years. And I'm very disappointed in Carrier and Bentley because y'all both about like 58 years old and y'all should know this by now.
Yo, what y'all think about that Daniel Dubois fight
That shit,
coming up?
that shit gonna be fire. I feel like that shit gonna be
They
fire.
lined it up.
Yeah, I think so.
They doing Wardley.
Yeah, I think so. I think that shit gonna be fire. Oh man, I'm watching that. That I'm watching.
Now that fight, Reed. I think that in that fight, Wardley will probably knock out Dubois.
Yeah, but it can go both ways though. Again, but what
But
the
Wardley
punch, bro?
Dubois coming off of getting knocked out.
Yeah, but again, how many times we've
Mm-mm.
seen him come off of getting knocked out and come get big wins. So you gotta kind of give him credit where
He
credit is
not a
due.
boxer.
He,
He a puncher.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
That's the
think
only thing
Daniel
with
Dubois
Daniel.
wins
Daniel gonna
that
put
fight.
his
I
nose in
think
there.
Daniel Dubois wins that fight by stoppage
He gonna get
because
stuck in.
yes, Fabio is coming off a win, but truthfully speaking, that fight was stopped too early, and he was getting hands and feet put on him prior to them stopping that fight.
I just watched that fight. I just watched that shit like 2, 3 days ago. I was like, oh wow, that's ugly. I was like, that was
They
an ugly
they
stoppage.
stopped that Joseph Parker fight just a little bit too early. Now I'm not saying that he wouldn't have stopped Joseph Parker, just at that moment it wasn't the right time to
Yeah,
stop that
that was
fight.
the best. It was the best. I give you that one. It was definitely. I think he was coming on though. He was definitely coming on. He would definitely eventually got to Parker. He would have like I think it was at the round left still. He would have gotten to Parker because Parker's legs were done. They were gone. But he
Yeah,
definitely would have gotten to Parker. Like
yeah,
it was
I think
definitely a premeditated
it
target.
was too early.
Way too early.
Don't
But
Yeah,
Fabio
but
got a
that's what
belt too?
they had a lot of money. They
yeah,
had a lot of
Fabio
money
got the
riding on the
IBF
fight.
belt. He got the IBF belt.
Yeah, I think Fabio gonna win. Too much momentum.
I mean, he could win. I just think Daniel Dubois is a better boxer, and they both got power. So can Fabio stay away from Daniel Dubois' power? I think Daniel Dubois can stay away for a while. I think if the longer the fight go on, the better chances Fabio has to land the shot on Daniel Dubois. Both of those guys kind of gas out at the second half of the fight, but I think Fabio, his power carries a little bit longer than Daniel Dubois. But it's gonna be a good fight. I definitely don't think it's going the distance, but it's gonna be a good fight.
My audio
Yeah,
coming through, y'all.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
good?
good.
Yeah. Go ahead, AB. But yeah, I definitely got Fabio. Go ahead, AB.
What I was about to say is like one thing that I did take into consideration with Daniel Dubois' last fight is the fact that he was very muscular in that fight. If y'all remember, he was very big. Now, I feel like that definitely played a role on top of the fact that he them UK fighters don't really got like a lot of fight in them. No offense, but I feel like that was a great he did himself a great disadvantage with that. Now I feel like if he come in this fight in some good shape, like good fighting shape, I don't know. That could cause a little trouble, but I really do think Fabio is supposed to win that fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel Dubois ends up getting it though, but I do got it like 70-30 Fabio.
Now, what you think about Dalton Smith based on that statement that you just made? Do you feel like Dalton Smith has that dog?
Nah, it's some UK. Okay, listen. When it comes, no offense. When it comes to them white boys in general, they just naturally got like a kill switch to them, if you know what I mean. Like they low key some. I don't really know how to describe it. They just got some kill in them. Like when they motivated, like Paro and what's my man's name who had fought Abdullah Mason? What was his name again?
Sam Noakes.
Sam knows like them type of white boys, they got a lot of courage in them. So I don't really put them in the mix too much.
I see what you're saying. Did you see that Figueroa versus Nick Ball fight? What you think about that knockout?
Oh yeah, for sure. I seen that. I think Nick Ball really I feel like he really just went with the wrong game plan for real. I like Nick Ball. I feel like with that fight he just went with the wrong game plan. He believed in his chin too much too. Because if you look at that fight, he was definitely throwing that chin up in the air. So and Figueroa, I feel like he used his size pretty good to me.
Man, I thought he did a hell of a job, Figueroa. Using his size, boxing on the inside, getting in close, landing shots, is going to the body. He broke that boy down and stopped him. That was a hell of a performance.
Definitely was. But I wonder who he gonna fight next. I wonder if they gonna try to run back the what's my man's name? Fulton fight.
Yeah, my baby, I fell off. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can. Wait, my bad, my bad. Am I tripping? That they don't fight at 30, do they? They fight at 26, right?
Yeah. He
Okay, my
called
bad.
it,
I'm
yeah, the
tripping.
change. Yeah, yeah, that was
I'm
26.
tripping.
Yep.
My bad. I'm tripping. But I do want to see one of them. I don't. You know what? Forget what I'm about to say. I just want to see my man's get back in the mix. My man's Ray Savage, man.
Yeah.
I got to see my man's get back in the mix, bro.
Yeah, Ray. Hopefully he come back next. I don't know what Eddie doing with him. I think he probably waiting for the Navarrete Nunes fight to be over with. I think he want the winner. But I mean, it's not good that he hasn't fought in a little while. So we'll see. Hopefully they line something up. Now, the Zuffa boxing card over the weekend. We did it was a lot of conversation going on in and out. We didn't even really get to it. FA stopped Charles Martin in 4 rounds. I think I had it in 7 or 6. And he did it in 4. And but that was a good card. Did you watch the Zuffa card, AB?
Now I didn't get a chance to watch that card, but I definitely seen some tweets about it, and
Yeah.
it
Yeah, I
seems
had to
some
watch
people
the
wasn't
highlights
too
this morning.
impressed with him.
Say that again.
I said it was seeming like they wasn't really too impressed with Efe Ajagba. I don't know why.
Mm. Well, he just did what he was supposed to do. That's all I saw, really.
Yeah, can't really satisfy these fans. And they fight at heavyweight, right?
Yeah, that was a heavyweight fight. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
okay.
that was a good fight. That was a good fight. I watched some of it, but Martin started off good. Then he got caught. I don't know. We kind of caught. He was gonna get caught eventually. I think if FA just don't. I don't know. For me, FA don't move the needle on us. I think he's a good heavyweight, not a great heavyweight. I don't think he beat anything. I don't even think he beat some of the contenders, to tell you the truth. But I think he gives certain dudes good fights. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just not. I don't know. He's not a needle mover for me. There you go. He's just not that. He's really never been that for me. So it's like, all right, cool, you're cool, you can fight, but it's just like I knew he was gonna beat Charles Martin, but it wasn't gonna be like, oh, surprise if Charles Martin beat him. But it'd be like he's Charles Martin. This guy who said he walks like the earth like a god. Like I was like, after that, I just can't take him serious.
Didn't Jalil Hackett fight too this past weekend?
Nah, 2 weekends ago.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
get a
Jalil
chance to
won by
watch that
decision,
either.
didn't he?
Yeah, I think but he beat dude up though. He was beating dude up for real.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen bits and pieces of. Shout out to Jalil Hackett, the black Mexican. Hell of a fighter.
Definitely.
Nah,
Now
he
I
even
like
then
what
he
Zuffa
stepped
doing.
up. When he stepped up, he got beat up. Like he's not
Who?
a FA. Like, when he stepped up, he didn't. He got beat up. Like he got beat up by Frank. Who else he fought that he beat him up? What's the damn?
Guido, he edged Guido, but Guido pretty much won that fight. I was watching that fight.
Hey yo, I got a question. So is David Benavidez gonna be looking to fight? What's my man's name? Jairo Pataya after he fight Zerto, or is he
Yeah.
supposed to be, or is he going back down? Because I'm seeing like he kind of like retracted on trying to fight Jairo Pataya in the future, and he still got what's my man's name? Bivol and Beterbiev still on his hit list.
Nah, he
It's
fighting
based on the
Zudo.
Zuffa boxing
Nah,
situation.
he fighting Zudo, but he's trying to clear out the division in light heavyweight, which is 2 other fighters. Really not many other fighters to fight. And then he said later on he'll fight Jai because they're gonna try to make that shit into a super fight where they both have 2 belts and they both can fight each other. That's what he's trying to do. I think it's gonna
They,
happen sooner than later, but that's just me, and I'm optimistic.
we should be asking where's Bivol? What's going on with Bivol? Now I did see him training, so shout
He's
out to
coming back.
Bivol.
He said they said he's coming back late in the summer. He said that fight's coming on later this summer. Now the question
So
is
who is he
it
gonna
gonna be
fight?
yeah, that's the question. Who he gonna fight?
Probably the
It's
Beterbiev trilogy.
nah because he don't want to
Nah,
take he not gonna want to take that right off an injury. He gonna lose. No matter
won't tell
what,
you
he gonna
what.
lose. If he come off that injury, he gonna lose.
Won't tell you what I
Oh, bro.
think they might pick up in the fight. They might feed Khalil Cotter Bivol. I ain't gonna lie to
Ew.
you. I
Ew.
think they might do that.
I don't like his style. Khalil Cole,
Nah,
bro.
that's a bad.
Respect,
Yeah, yeah.
respect to him, but it's just your style, bro. You're gonna get knocked out, bro.
Oh
Eventually,
no, for
somehow,
sure.
some way.
For sure. But off the simple fact that he definitely just got a gifted win and a win in general.
Yeah, he shouldn't have won that fight. Respectfully to Khalil. Like I
Yeah,
thought,
Jesse Hart definitely won.
yeah.
That shit was ugly. But I definitely think they might feed either him to Bivol, or they might throw Jesse Hart back in the mix and go ahead and get him, prepared for that. Because I feel like Khalil Cole, he'll take that fight because they're gonna be looking at the bag like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and snatch that. Not Jalil, but Jesse Hart, I feel like he'll go in there and he'll take that fight too.
Yeah,
Man,
but
listen,
Jesse can fight.
everybody
But
gonna all them gonna take that money.
Jesse on his last legs too, though. That's the only thing. Like if it was a couple of years ago, then yeah. But
But that's the
I
reason
think
why it's a perfect fight for Bivol.
Khalil,
but I
nah,
think
I like that
I,
carrier, that Khalil Cole versus Ben Whitaker. That's a fight.
that's a fight.
That's the
Hell
yeah.
no.
That's
Hell
the
Yeah,
no.
yeah, that
Hell
is
no.
because if you want to establish Ben Winokur
Mm-mm.
in the United States, why not give the guy that just got a fucking great, amazing, gifted win to the guy that's coming up now. So
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah, that'll be a good fight for Ben Whitaker. But if we talk about matchups here, I would like to see Ben Whitaker fight against what's my man's name, bro? He got alopecia. Damn.
you talking about OT Burton, Tifo
Yeah,
Burton.
Teeth Overton. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good matchup. And I'm picking the Teeth Overton to beat him. No bullshit.
Yeah, I
That's what
think
you
that
call a
would be a
matchup.
tough fight for Ben. Yeah, that's a good fight. Yeah, that's a tough fight. Yeah, that's definitely a tough fight.
But yeah.
I don't know if Eddie making that fight right now, but that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, but Atif just got signed to Clarissa Shields
Promotion.
management, I believe. Yeah, promotion.
Nice.
I think he said Cloudboy crazy. How? Ben Whitaker. And it's funny. I'm not even gonna say nothing too crazy, but it's funny that y'all be believing in these guys who ain't never even been tested for real. And I'm gonna keep it real. Ateep Overton, he ain't really been tested for real. But if we looking at skill for skill, I say that's an even fight. So how am I crazy? How? And my man's Ateep is from America, so I'm gonna root with him regardless.
Man, nah, he was just saying, nah, he
Oh,
saying you funny.
alopecia.
Real quick
Chill.
question. Real quick question. Whatever happened to this boy, my boy from TV, not TV, from TMT, what's his name? Sabiti. That was my guy.
Andrew
Wait,
Tabiti?
who?
Yeah, that was my guy back in the day. Whatever happened to
Yeah.
him?
Tabiti, but he been fighting at cruiserweight, and then I think he fighting at bridgerweight. But yeah, Tabiti's still doing his thing. I
Yeah, I like
think he
Sabiti.
lost to Justice. He lost to the kid Justice Hooney.
Nah, I think he lost to that
Um,
Cuban dude. He got knocked out by that Cuban dude. It was like the last thing I seen.
nah, that was you talking about Dorticos?
Yes.
That was years back. Yeah. Hold on,
Okay. Oh,
let me
my
pull
bad.
up Tabiti. But yeah, Tabiti still been fighting though. Tabiti 22-2 right now. Yeah, he lost a unanimous decision in 2023 to Justice Hooney, but he coming off of 2 stoppage wins. So he got the Junior Anthony Wright fight, stopped him at that he weighed in 221. That was in 2024, and then in 2025 June he weighed in at 223, and he got a 4th round stoppage over Jacob Dixon in Africa. Um, so shout out to Tabiti, man. He's still around. He probably going. I could see Tabiti versus Lawrence Okoli.
Yo, let's talk about some fighters that we ain't really been putting in the mentions for real, like Kamel Moten. Uh, what's my man's name? Troy.
Troy Nash,
What's his name?
Troy Nash, or
Isley.
Troy
Troy
Isley.
Isley.
Yeah, Troy Isley.
Hmm.
Uh,
He was trying. He was just.
Conwell.
He just helped. He just helped Xander for this last fight.
I
He was
want to
in his
see him
camp.
get active.
Now he gonna be fighting. I think in a month or so. I think it was. They were saying that he's just trying to find an opponent. They're just trying to find an opponent for him. Everybody
Okay.
like that's a dangerous fight for whoever. Like he can fight. That boy can fight. That boy for real fight.
Yeah, I like Troy Isley's style, man. Now I'm gonna keep it real. Like his last fight, it wasn't eye pleasing, but I really like his style.
Yeah, he can. Nah, he boxes beautiful, bro. I love the way he fight. Boxes beautiful. If he gets nasty, he gotta get nasty. He gets it, but it's just he fights like he fights beautifully. I love it.
He said, "What's the plan for Carmel, man? Look, you got to look at the landscape. Mayweather, he going through it with PBC. PBC apparently ain't even ran by Al Heyman right now. He's sick,
Nah, it's
so
by
it's a lot going on.
it's by the Cuban dude. What's his name? What's his name?
Louis the
Louis
Cuban.
Louis Louis the
Yeah,
Cubans
there you go.
Jr.
Yep.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's a lot going on. And with the Zuffa boxing, I wouldn't be surprised if Carmel fuck around and be on my bad. He mess around and be on Zuffa for real. Or
Nah.
get signed to the ring.
You know what I can see happening is that Mayweather releases a bunch of fighters, and he gonna be have to be one of them. Because it's like at this point, you have no platform right now. You do, but at the same time, you don't. Because you're going through it with these guys, and then going through it with PBC also. You have no fucking platform to say anything. And then on top of that, you're gonna stall out the kid's career because what? Because you're in disagreement with Zuffa. Like I know that the handlers, his manager, and them are not gonna let that happen because the kid has too much talent just to not fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at this point, bro, like either you leave and you know what I'm saying, you do what you need to do outside, of the whole Mayweather brand and that's it. Or you wait and start out your career and then you're gonna be another what if basically at that point.
Yeah. And Carrie, you think Carmel can't hang? If we looking at the three top what do we call them dudes? The new guys, He really
The
the
young
only one that's been.
prospects. So
Yeah,
this is
the
the guy. This
prospects.
is the names. It's Carmel Moten, Saquon Moses, Scooter Davis. Um,
Scooter can fight, bro. Scooter is dangerous. That kid's dangerous for real,
Oh,
man.
well,
what about the Muslim kid that's with the ring?
Abdullah Mason.
Nah, the
No, no, no,
Muslim,
no,
the
no,
other
no.
one.
The
The,
Arabian kid. He's talking about the Arabian kid. I know who he's talking
yeah,
about.
the 35 pounder, I think, or 30
The
pounder, one of
Lord,
them.
yeah, he's like 6 foot fighting under. He fought in the Crawford card. I forgot what his name.
Oh, I
Yeah, and
mean,
he fought in the
not
Devin Haney fight,
Albert
card
Bill.
too.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
Yes, there you go.
like if we being real, I think as of right now, Camille would definitely beat Scooter Davis. I think he'll definitely beat him
Nah, he wouldn't
because
be Scooter.
Scooter.
Scooter would eat him alive. I'm sorry, bro. That's not.
No,
Yeah, bro. Nah,
no. When
Scooter
have
would
we
eat
seen
him
Scooter fight a
alive.
boxer?
Yeah, nah, Scooter would eat him alive,
And
bro.
and
It's
look,
because
look, look.
you know.
Experience wise, Carmel Moten got the most experience out of all of them guys.
Mm.
Now you want me to tell you who slept on as a prospect right now is the kid that's fighting under Boots promotion.
The cook.
Dang, no,
He's the cook. Yeah, he's the cook. Some shit like that. He's an African. What guy's name?
Nah, not him. It's just
Samir Small.
not him. He fight at the dude I'm talking about. He fight at 30. I can't think of his name, bro. I'm losing it. Damn. He was fighting under the Boots
The
undercard against
Hispanic
the little
kid?
Mexican kid.
Is he Terrell? Something like that with him. Something with him. I forgot his name.
It's not Haven Brady, is it?
No. This dude, he fought the little Mexican guy that was giving him trouble on the Boots undercard. I forgot dude name, bro. And I like Thompson. Damn.
Oh, really?
His last name Thompson. But yeah, he slept on too. I really feel like
Oh, you talking about Dennis Thompson? I got you.
yeah, Dennis Thompson.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's nice. Yeah.
Did I hear somebody mention
Nice.
Carmel Moten?
Carmel's nice, but I just don't think.
Yeah,
Like I
we
said,
talking about the young guys.
Carmel's career is getting stalled out by a lot of dudes. Bro. Like
Can
this
he
whole
make
thing.
weight? Can Carmel make weight?
Yeah, man, he made weight the last couple of times. He's getting stalled out. So like again, like I said, like if he doesn't leave me with it now, bro, at this point, bro, you're never gonna leave the guy. Because at this point,
Well, I heard somebody say something about Scooter Davis. You better keep Carmel Moten far away from Scooter Davis.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I said
Why
the
y'all
same
be
thing.
saying that and these dudes ain't never been tested? Bro, Scooter Davis was fighting people who standing right in front of him. He ain't never
Who
fight a
Carmel
boxer.
Moten been fighting? You act like Carmel Moten been fighting Andy Cruz or some shit.
Bro, listen. Go look at okay, so we gonna forget about the Carmel Moten fight. I mean, yeah, the Carmel Moten fight when he fought that one Mexican dude or Cuban
Anthony
dude, Cuba. Yeah, bro, stop playing. That was a great fight. And how many rounds was that? 10 rounds, right?
No, it was about 8 rounds.
Okay, 8 rounds.
6. I can check.
Them dudes fighting 6 rounders, bro. Them dudes is fighting 6 rounders.
Here's the question. Who is that dude and what has that dude done since?
I mean, obviously his career ain't, is at a stall point right now, but I'm talking about
the Cuban dude. I'm talking about the Cuban dude. That dude. Who is he?
I think he fought
that Cuba kid. Carmel beat him. They scored every round for Carmel, but it was 8. It was 8. It was an 8 rounder, 80-72. But yeah, I mean that Cuban kid ain't Scooter. Come on, we're not gonna do that. But go ahead, Mr. Show.
That's all I'm saying. You acting like Carmel Moten's been fighting killers and he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nothing.
But look, my point is he has experience of having to pull shit out the bag. He has experience with going all of those rounds. What's the longest we seen Scooter Davis in there with an opponent? When has somebody ever checked his chin?
Okay, so let's put him in there with Scooter then. Let's see what he got.
All right. And look, one thing about it, when have we ever seen Scooter Davis box?
Let's put him in there with Scooter.
We never seen him box.
Let's put Carmel Moten in there with Scooter.
Am I lying though? B3, am I lying? Have we ever seen Scooter Davis box? Have we ever seen him in a situation where he had to box?
Well, maybe Carmel can make him put him in that situation.
9 KOs, so no.
All right then. So how can we
put Carmel in there? Carmel can do it.
And he would.
According to you.
Okay. All right. Listen, this is the funny part about it. Y'all said the same shit with Brian Norman. Oh, he's a black fighter. Y'all was saying all this shit, hyping this man up, and went in there and got beat on. But we gonna see
It's
though.
not enough. It's not enough tape.
No, that's not what we said.
You
If you
ain't
was
seen enough.
around, you was around though.
Scooter's
Hey,
the real
listen,
deal.
I seen enough tape. The
Tell them
dude,
what we
Scooter
said,
Davis,
B3.
Scooter Davis really is a beast. Don't get it fucked up. He's a beast. But I'm the type I like looking at shit thoroughly. Scooter Davis ain't never been in a situation where he had to box. That's number one. Number two, his defense is way too tight to be going all them rounds with a Carmel Moten. Number three,
Okay, well, let's see
when
it.
has he fought? When has he fought somebody that's gonna get mean with him? That's the thing. We seen with Carmel Moten him get in the ring with somebody who gonna get mean with him. Come on now.
Let's see it.
Stop it.
Let's not talk about it. Let's see it. Put him in there with Scooter Davis. Let's see it.
Right.
Nah, Curry, I know you had that. I remember you. You definitely was you was there. I remember. But I'm just saying though, they be thinking I'm crazy.
This. What we said about Brian Norman and Devin Haney was this. This is what we actually said.
And y'all
We
was
said
tweaking.
Brian Norman cannot win a boxing match with Devin Haney.
He couldn't win
Brian
nothing
Norman
with
could
him.
win a fight. He could win a fight, but he couldn't win a boxing match. Brian Norman allowed that shit to turn into a boxing match. He couldn't win that.
Okay, but look, you're right. And guess what? When it did turn into a fight, Devin Haney was still on his ass. That's my point.
It never turned
Y'all
into
was
a fight.
swearing. Yes, it did. Y'all was swearing to God.
Listen, once Brian Norman got dropped in the second round, there was no more fight. It was a boxing match after that.
Look. And y'all was swearing to God Brian Norman is a better inside fighter. What happened? He went in there and was getting beat on the inside.
He got hugged on. He got clinched on the inside.
Hugged on? He was clinched. Devin Haney was clinching? Come on now. We ain't doing that. I thought we was keeping it real on B3 channel. Come on now. We ain't doing this.
What did he do? Go back and watch the fight. What did he do, B3? You was watching the fight. What did he do, B3?
Oh, man.
What did he do, B3?
Hold on. Bring me in again, Mr. Show.
I said, you was watching the fight. Did Devin Haney clinch the shit out of Brian Norman or no?
Nah, I thought Norman was initiating a lot of clinches as well. I thought it was
Exactly. Come on now, don't cap now. Come on. Stop playing with me. Listen. And one thing about it, when you in there and you under that type of heat, when your body at that type of temperature, shit like that is gonna happen. I'm gonna keep it real. Like it's just gonna happen. It's a fight. Feel me? But all I'm saying is this.
Okay.
Looking at the film of all of these dudes, right? Camille and Scooter Davis. What I see is a dude, Carmel, he been around a great amount of time in boxing. He just seen a lot of work. He done been in a lot of work. Shakur, Tank, Devin, etc. Richardson Hitchens, the what they call him, the boxing king or the sparring king. He'd have been in there with all of these dudes. He done seen all of these dudes, even in the amateurs. And we seen him in moments where he had to get mean. With Scooter Davis, we didn't know who he was until he started, getting some highlights, and then we know that he'd be around Tank. Cool. But we never seen him have to get mean. We never seen the motherfucker really pull his card.
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
In there to pull his card. Let's put Carmel in there. Let Carmel pull his card.
It's gonna be, and look, when it happened, they're gonna be like, oh, it was too early. It was too early. All right, I'm trying to tell you. Stylistically, Carmel will fuck him up, right? I'm gonna say right now. I'm speaking on right now.
Well, let's put Carmel in there right now. Carmel ain't doing shit. Ain't like Carmel got a whole myriad of options. Ain't like he got something to do.
Okay. I'm trying to tell you.
That nigga ain't fought like a whole year. Put him in there.
You right. He didn't fight in that long. But I tell you this. All that standing around that Scooter Davis' opponents was doing, I guarantee you Carmel ain't going for that. I
Well, put his
guarantee you
ass in
Carmel
there.
ain't. He ain't
Put his
finna let
ass in
bro go
there and
upside his
let's see.
head.
Put his ass in there and let's see.
All right.
That's what we need to do. Put his ass in there.
So let me guess. Who you think will win out of the fight? Keyshawn Davis or Devin Haney?
I got Keyshawn beating him up.
Of course. I knew he was gonna say that. I just knew he was gonna say that.
Of course.
And why you think that? And why do you think that?
Because Keyshawn Davis is violent. He's a violent fighter. Keyshawn Davis is coming to fight you. He's coming to hurt you, put pain on you. Keyshawn Davis don't come to box. He will box if he has to, but he don't come to box. He come to hurt you. He's mean. It's a nasty fighter. Man. Devin Haney comes to win a boxing match. Those are two different guys.
Now to me, this is like deja vu. Because look, one thing about me, and I gotta always say this, I'm not a fan of no man, but I love boxing, bro. And I love Keyshawn Davis. I love what he do. He is mean, he nasty, and I really think he should just focus on being at 140 pounds. But I'm telling you, as of right now, if he was to fight Devin Haney right now, Devin Haney beating him, bro. Because Devin Haney runs a strict program. We never heard Devin Haney drinking. We never heard Devin Haney smoking. We never heard Devin Haney missing weight by damn near 5 pounds. We never seen Devin Haney get out of character and lose his mind. These are all the things we seen with Keyshawn Davis. We seen him lose his mind. We seen him not be focused and focusing on the Abdullah Mason when you got an Edwin De Los Santos, a real killer, right in front of you. But you decide to miss weight.
That's what kills me. But that's what kills me with y'all right there. That right there.
What?
That's what kills me with y'all. Who the fuck said this nigga is a killer?
Who?
De Los Santos.
Oh my goodness. So you telling me that Shakur Stevenson went in that ring and started acting like that because he's not a killer?
Shakur Stevenson ran around the ring. If ever De Los Santos was the killer that y'all say he was, he would have cut that ring off and made that man fight.
Listen.
He didn't do that.
Listen.
He didn't do that.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you, is Tank Davis a killer? Yes or no?
Tank is a killer against the guys he fought.
Okay, but look. You think if he going, but exactly, I'm glad you just said that. You think if Tank going there with Shakur, you think if Tank Davis going there with Shakur Stevenson that he gonna look like a killer? No, he not gonna look like a killer.
If Tank Davis goes in there with Shakur Stevenson is gonna do Tank Davis the same way he did Teofimo.
And maybe that might be the case. We have to find out. But until then, I don't know. All I'm saying is this. Yes, he is a killer. That dude, Edwin De Los Santos, is a killer. That's the reason why Shakur Stevenson looked like that. And I'm pretty sure that's the reason why that dude, Keyshawn Davis, didn't make weight on purpose. Because he definitely didn't make weight on purpose. He is.
I say he's a loser. I say he's a loser.
How is he a loser when he went in there and knocked El Rayo's head off? What are you talking about? When have we seen
El Rayo's not very good?
Oh my! How is he not that good? He's an elite fighter.
No, he's not.
How? Oh my goodness!
Elite fighters.
He's not an fighter. Bro, you telling me El Rayo is not an elite elite fighter?
Not an elite. No, he's not an elite.
You don't know what you're talking about. You crazy. How? Who went in there and played with El Rayo? Who went in there and played with El Rayo? I'm just asking.
Chris Colbert.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Chris Colbert?
We gonna say Chris
you talking about the same dude that got a gift decision? The one went back and knocked him out? How is that? Are you being serious right now?
Did he knock him out the first time? Wait. Did he knock him out the first time?
He beat him the first time. What are you talking about? You don't gotta knock him out to win.
Chris got a gift decision.
What? Then he went back and knocked. Hold on. Time out. Because I'm glad you just said that. So I got a question. Is Jamel Charlo not a killer? Hold on. Is Jamel? Who? Let me get it off. Jamel Charlo lost to what's my man's name again?
Tony Harrison.
Tony Harrison. He lost against Tony Harrison. Guess what he did? He went back and beat him. Did El Rayo not do the same thing? Did he not do the same thing? That's the same thing. What you talking about?
And guess what else he did? Guess what else he did? He ran like a bitch from the redheaded Mexican. So he's not a killer.
Oh my goodness. All right, whatever. Whole point is this. Back to El Rayo. So then Carrier says in the comments, El Rayo is a good offensive fighter with good power. I can't say he elite. How is he not elite? If you competing at an elite level, that means you are an elite fighter. That's like saying Pitbull is not an elite fighter. He's competing at an elite level. What are y'all talking about? He got a whole belt.
If he's elite,
championship level.
if he's elite, why is he a super boxer?
Time out. Is he not a don't he didn't he have two belts?
Was he not an active champion? He sold his belt to Gary.
Why is he a Zuffa boxing if he's elite?
They had the most money because Paramount gave him
Jai Obataya at Zuffa boxing. What you talking about? What?
Yes.
You can't compare.
What?
You can't compare El Rayo to
Anybody can go to any promotion.
You
What you
can't put
talking
the
about?
two in the same sentence. You can't put the two in the same sentence.
Man, Jai Obataya ain't did nothing in the American market. He ain't
Jai
got
Obataya beat Maris Breeders. And
Listen,
established
no
long range
American,
champion.
but hold on, but we
Listen,
talking about signing
Obataya
fighters.
beat Maris Breeders and established
More
long range
people in
champion.
America know El Rayo
Who
than
the
Jai
fuck did El
Obataya.
Rayo beat? Who did he beat?
Listen,
What?
whole point is
He
this.
became champion. He
Who did
beat
he beat?
Pitbull. He beat Pitbull, the biggest Mexican
Pitbull
star
is
He beat
outside of
him.
overrated.
Canelo.
Hold
Pitbull
up,
is a
B3,
bum. Come
B3.
on,
He
man.
beat him easy.
What are you
B3,
talking
he beat him
about?
Pitbull is
easy.
trash.
Yeah,
Come
he
on,
dominated
man. Come on.
Pitbull.
Did you
Pitbull's
just say
trash.
Pitbull trash? Who went in there and
Trash.
played with Pitbull? I'm waiting.
Trash.
But who did he
Trash.
lose to? Bro,
He's
bro.
trash.
Pitbull lost to elite fighters. He's competing at an elite level. Just because you lose don't make you a loser.
He's trash. El Rayo's
What the
trash. Pitbull's trash.
He said Pitbull trash. You go in there and play with him then. You see if he trash.
I'll shoot him. I'm 60 years old. I'm not going to fight
What are
no
you
young
talking
dude.
about?
I'll shoot the shit out of his ass.
Man, let me bring
What?
Prize fight in. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring Prize.
Tripping.
Prize, talk to me, Prize. What's good? How you feeling?
Yeah. I just sat up there and listened to. Can you hear me? Because I'm about to cross the bridge. I just sat up there and listened to my Uncle Shelton talk crazy just a minute ago.
Pitbull's trash and El Rayo's trash. Come on, Price.
Now,
Bro,
Pitbull
this
might be
man said
garbage.
El Rayo is not elite. What are y'all talking about?
Hey, you say Mr. Moore.
I used to always think that. I used to always
That's
say
the paying
Pitbull's
public.
garbage. Pitbull's garbage. Pitbull garbage. But deep down inside, I know he's not trash. And neither is El Rayo. He's not trash. Now, as far as elite go, I don't know about that, but they're pretty damn good fighters. Just because you get your ass whooped don't mean you go in the trash can unless you keep getting smoked over and over and over again. That's different.
Okay, well look, I got a question for everybody in here. What makes a fighter elite?
I think everybody would have different opinions.
No, okay, but I'm asking, what makes a fighder elite?
For me,
I go by their skills, accomplishments, a mixture of things. His IQ
and what it breaks down. So everything the Prize said, but at the end of the day, you got to be able to win fights. If you can't win fights, you ain't gonna make it to the elite level. You ain't an elite fighter. So all the guys that know how to navigate fights, win fights, stop opponents, all this other type of stuff. Everybody that's winning fights, you got Usyk, never lost. You got people like Shakur, never lost. Devin Haney, Benavidez, Boots. Virgil, like Bam. It's a lot of elite fighters, but just the guys that's winning fights.
An elite fighter is a guy who treats every opponent like he's an elite fighter. He prepares for everybody. He don't take no days off. He don't have no bad nights. Those are elite fighters. No matter what style they get in the ring with, they adapt and find a way to overcome that style. That's
Devin
Sugar Ray Leonard is Sugar Ray Leonard an elite fighter?
Not elite. Devin's very good, but he's not elite.
Oh my! Now I'm done.
Now you sound crazy.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Hey yo,
let me finish. Elite fighter don't get hit with the same punch over and over and over and over.
But y'all was swearing to God Brian Norman was elite. Y'all was swearing to God he was elite. He was getting hit with the same shit though. No,
you said that. You said he was
Who?
elite. We said he was very
I never
good.
said
Nobody
he
said
was
Brian Norman
elite.
was elite. Nobody said Brian
When
Norman
have
was
I
elite.
ever said Brian Norman was elite? I never said
When have
that in
I
my
Nah,
ever
life.
said
we
I never
that?
not
said
gonna
You
do
that.
just
that.
told me
But
I
here's the
said that.
situation.
When have I ever
We
said
not
that?
gonna
I
hold.
never
I'm
said
not
that.
hold. I'm never
On
gonna
my
hold that fight
life,
against Devin
you can go back in
because
the. Go ahead. My bad.
watch us see what Barrios get done to him this week, and then we gonna reassess. Then we can assess. Now nobody
He
else has
finna
been
beat
able
the
to do
brakes
it.
off that dude, man.
I
Barrios
think
finna knock that
Barrios.
dude
I
out.
think Barrios is gonna beat him.
He gonna knock the
Hey
dude out.
yo, hey yo, I
Mario is
got a
gonna get
question.
stopped. He's gonna get cracked with something.
We'll
So I
see.
got a question. So is
Go ahead.
Shakur Stevenson elite?
Of course.
So if Shakur Stevenson was elite, how come he couldn't figure out Edward De Los Santos?
Did he win the fight or he lost it?
Bro, come on, bro.
This is
A
show
Did he win
motherfucker.
the
trolling.
fight?
We
No.
seen, bro. Listen, we
Did he
seen
win the fight
We seen
or
Khalil
no?
Cole beat Jesse Hart, and we
And
clearly
we're
see that
not
was a
asking.
gift
We're not talking
decision.
about.
We
We're
clearly
not
see
talking
that
about
was
Khalil Cole or Jesse Hart. We're talking
So
about
you telling
Shakur
me you think
Stevenson
Shakur
and Ellis De
Stevenson
La
deserved that
Santos.
win?
Who
You
won the
think Shakur
fight?
Stevenson deserved that win?
It doesn't matter what I think. The judges thought he did.
But here we go with this shit. Here we go with this. Here
I
we
think
go with
Shakur. I
this.
think Shakur deserved that win. I watched it back.
Man,
Edwin.
cut
I mean,
it.
what
They
did
should have did a
Edwin? What
rematch.
what
Edwin
did
didn't do
what did
anything.
Edwin do?
That
Yeah,
should have
Edwin.
been a draw. He
Listen,
didn't.
Why Edwin
Edwin
didn't
It should
cut
got
have
the
been a
ring off?
draw.
Answer that
Edwin
question.
got pump
Why
fake.
Edwin
Nah,
didn't
he.
cut the ring off and make the man fight? Answer that. Why he didn't do that?
Yeah.
Here we go with this. Both buns. Oh my god.
Why did he
Whole
do it?
time.
Tell
Whole
me why he
time.
didn't do it.
I never not took the blame off of Edward De Los Santos. I blame both of them. I'm trying to tell you. All I'm saying is this: that fight should have been a draw. But this is my whole thing, though.
Okay.
How can you call a fighter who's fighting at an elite level, who only lost to elite guys, not elite? How?
Who beat El Ryan?
How?
Who beat El
What?
Ryan for the title? Gary Antoine Russell, right?
Is he not elite? Please tell me he's not elite. Please tell me that. Please tell me that an Olympic alternate who became a champion is not elite.
I don't know if you're elite if you lose to Alberto Puello.
Okay, is Puello elite? Yes or no?
No.
Oh my. Oh man.
No.
Oh man.
Puello's not elite.
Oh man.
But the one that caught my ears when he said Devin Haney is not elite. That was nasty.
Puello just lost.
Yeah.
Puello just lost to
Mr. Show don't like
Subriel
that name. Let's
Matias.
just keep
Is
it
Subriel
simple.
Matias elite?
Yes,
Is
Edwin
Subriel
De Los
Matias
Santos
elite?
is elite. He's only
Is
lost to
Subriel
an
Matias
elite
elite?
fighter.
Is Subriel Matias
Yes.
elite?
Yes, he's only he only lost to it on an elite level. What are you talking about?
Carrier said.
No, Subriel Matias
Y'all
is
are
not
tripping.
elite.
Now
Subriel
listen,
Matias lost to some unknown Ukrainian, and he just lost to Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith is not an elite fighter.
bro.
He didn't lose to Dalton Smith. He got knocked out in 5 rounds by Dalton
well,
Smith.
check this out. Okay,
Dalton
I'm glad
Smith
you
is
just
not
said
an
that.
elite fighter.
Okay, I'm glad that you just said that. So would you consider the what's the dude that fought Abdullah Mason?
Sam Noakes.
So would you call Sam Noakes not an elite level fighter?
Sam Noakes is not an elite fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's not elite.
Oh man.
Is that Abdullah Mason elite?
Okay.
I think I feel like I said, I feel like y'all opinions of elite is different. And that's why y'all disagreeing because homie that keeps saying elite, asking the question, what is elite to you? That's the
what is
question
an
you have
elite
to.
fighter to you?
What is an elite fighter?
To me, elite fighter, right? Somebody that's very skillful, a motherfucker who really be beating shit up. That to me that's performing at a high level. That to me is an elite fighter. Then you got to separate it. I'm gonna say for me the separation is when they can beat up everybody who they supposed to beat, and they rather they win or lose against a fighter on the same level as them. That's the only motherfuckers they lose to or give a good fight to. That to me that's elite to me. Like a motherfucker like Gary Antoine Russell, for an example. El Rio, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson.
All these guys have surpassed that journeyman level. They got them first round, second round knockouts. They've graduated to fighting everybody at the championship round. I see what
with some type of pedigree, like Deontay Wilder. Look, Deontay Wilder, an elite fighter. Usyk, Tyson Fury, elite fighters. Dubois, an elite fighter. AJ, an elite fighter. You telling me those dudes are not elite? Nobody who's
Yeah.
Deontay
Yeah.
Wilder is not and has never been an elite fighter.
What?
Oh my God, he just talking out his ass.
Throw him in the back. Throw Uncle Shelton down the
What?
steps.
Never.
What? That's how
Deontay
you know he's
Wilder.
capping, bro. He putting on, bro.
I'm sitting up here driving home,
on,
and
man.
I'm embarrassed of my Uncle
this.
Shelton. I'm
I'm
embarrassed of
asking
my Uncle
this. Let's
Shelton.
take away. Let's take
You
away
tripping.
Luis Ortiz. Take away Luis Ortiz and take away Tyson
Come on,
Fury.
man.
Tell
How we
me the
gonna do
guys that Deontay Wilder fought. Take away Bermane Stiverne when he won the title. Take them 3 guys.
You can't do that because it happened. You can't
No,
take away somebody's fight because it happened. What?
Take away.
How
That's
many opponents
corny.
you taking away? 3?
When have you ever been able to do that?
Tell me the top 10 guys that Deontay Wilder fought besides the champion, Luis Ortiz, and Tyson Fury. Tell me the top 10 guys he fought.
Hey, look, him saying that's like saying, oh, let's take away the fact that Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez. You can't do that because it happened. Right. You can't.
Yeah.
Kambosos winning that and beat on Teofimo.
Because he never fought anybody that was ranked in the top 10.
Okay, so he fought the people that was available.
He fought Lomachenko before he fought Kambosos. What you talking about?
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder
had 10 title defenses, bro.
That was ranked in the top 10.
He was on AJ ass, and AJ didn't want to fight him. I wonder why.
Who was he? Was Johan Duhaupas in the top 10?
Then
did he fight
what
for the
about
title?
Arthur Spilka?
Hey, look.
Yeah, he was
it's so
undefeated.
funny.
What about the big football player motherfucker? What was his name?
Dominic Brazil?
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah, he cleaned him up.
I thought
None
that
of
was
these
a good
dudes
win.
was top 10 guys. None of them.
But the thing,
Malik Scott was not a top 10 guy.
Well,
But
hey,
he
talk
will-
to the WBC. Hold on. Talk to the WBC that
These guys,
that all them
the,
title
Deontay
defenses.
Wilder
Come on,
never
man.
fought the elite of the
They
division.
talking about
And when they
box
put him
rec.
in there,
Y'all talking about
look,
box
when they
rec.
put him in there with
Hey,
the
look.
elite of the
Hey, B3.
division, he got past
I
King
can't
Kong
watch
Ortiz,
the
who was 50, but everybody else beat him up.
Nobody
Hey, but
wants to
look,
hear
though.
that tied argument, man.
Hey, B3,
When Dubois
I'm glad-
clean, when we just watched Dubois and Andy Ruiz clean AJ off the canvas, man. Nobody want to hear that, man.
Hey,
Eddie
B3,
didn't want to make the fight. Eddie didn't want to make the fight, man.
Well,
Hey,
why did he
B3,
do
I'm
it?
glad.
Why did
B3,
he
I'm
do
glad.
it?
Because Eddie ducked.
And why
look.
did we just watch what's my man named Big Bang Zane wipe the floor with Deontay Wilder, or Joseph Parker wipe the floor with him?
Bro, he biggest.
Yeah, because he literally had to fight somebody that Eddie would another
Huh?
person that Eddie ain't never fight. Why AJ never fight for Fury?
Hey, B3,
AJ
B3, but
never
I'm
fought
glad.
Fury.
B3, but I'm glad he just said all those things because guess what he just proved? He proved my point. Deontay Wilder separated himself from regular guys. And guess what? His first loss was to Tyson Fury. Of course, he gonna look different because he went to 3 different wars with Tyson Fury, bro. Of course he gonna look different. He not gonna be the same going against a fucking monster.
Was
What you
never
talking
elite.
about?
He had the
That's
belt.
like Tim
He
Zoo
defended it
fighting.
10 times, and
Bro,
that
we
will get
just
him into
seen it
the Hall
with
of
Tim
Fame.
Zoo, bro.
Yeah.
We just seen it with Tim Zoo.
Should he have won that first Fury fight? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. He should have.
Okay. Everybody on the same page.
Yes,
Okay,
he
cool.
should have.
That's
He
my
beat
but
you.
that's
Now
my
it's Fury.
point.
Now it's Tyson Fury elite.
Yes.
I don't
Please
think,
lie.
I
Please
don't
lie.
think
Say
so.
he not. Oh
I
my
don't think so.
God. You just
All right.
talking.
All right, Mr. Shaw.
Elite fighters, look,
I'm
elite
done with
heavyweights,
him.
I thought I
elite
had him. He
heavyweights,
said no.
elite heavyweights don't get dropped by Steve Cunningham.
Bro, that can happen. What the fuck? That shit happens, bro. It's a fight.
Elite
Just because
heavyweights
you don't
get dropped
listen, just
by
because we don't be
Steve
knowing these
Cunningham.
guys don't mean that they ain't shit, bro.
Elite heavyweights do not get dropped by Steve Cunningham.
You can get dropped by anybody. We just seen Ben Rodriguez get dropped by Martinez. What?
Elite
Did you forget that?
heavyweights, elite heavyweights don't get dropped by Francis Ngannou, who never had a pro fight.
But I'm glad you just said that. We just seen the monster get dropped how many times within the last year? I'm just asking.
You guys say, hey, look, that's on y'all.
I didn't say nothing.
Y'all guys
But he's
say,
an
y'all
elite
say that
fighter,
guy's
though.
elite. Y'all
Bro,
say he's
is he
elite.
not?
I do.
So
Is
anyway, he's
he
not
not
elite.
elite? A three-time
He keep getting up,
undisputed? He not
he
elite?
keep getting up off his ass. No, he's not
What?
elite.
stopping his opponents.
What? What
He
you
ain't
talking
fighting.
about?
Look, man.
Cleaning these
I
dudes
can't really
up.
talk about the monster. I'll be honest with you. I can't really
Come
talk
on,
about
bro.
the monster
You
because I don't
tripping.
watch nothing below 126. I really don't.
Okay.
See, now I see why you talking like that.
So in
Sheldon is
your eyes,
Anything
crazy.
the
below
only person that's
126, I don't
elite,
watch
who
it.
everybody that hasn't hit the
Sheldon is
cans, is
crazy.
Shakur.
I
Who
don't
hasn't
watch
hit
it.
the
What
cans?
am I lying about, Bryce? I don't watch nothing under
Hey,
126.
yo.
I don't.
Hey, hold on. We just seen Lamont Rose get dropped by Pitbull. So let me guess, Lamont Rose not
Who
elite.
the fuck said Lamar
Okay.
Roach is elite?
Pitbull
Who the fuck told you
not
that?
elite. Pitbull not elite. But this the same motherfucker who
No.
gave Tank problems. Come on, you tripping, bro. You tripping.
Did he beat Tank? You act like the nigga beat Tank. Did he beat Tank?
Nigga, he clearly beat Tank. And
They
Did he
I
beat
fuck with
Tank?
Tank, bro, but he
Yes or
clearly
no?
beat
Robbed
Did
him.
that
he
boy
beat Tank?
Lamont. Let's keep it.
Did he beat Tank?
Yes.
Yeah, he beat
Yes.
Tank. They
Pitbull beat
robbed.
Watch the
Tank.
tape.
No,
Pitbull beat
not
Tank.
Pitbull. No.
No, he didn't beat Tank.
You telling me Pitbull's elite? Pitbull got beat by Tank with one
Lamont.
hand.
Man, Lamont beat Tank
Oh
that
my
night
gosh.
in
This shit is
2025.
crazy,
Pitbull's
bro.
not elite, bro.
But the thing is, Pitbull went in there
But
and beat
Tank
him
is
on a
Nothing
elite.
two-time.
elite.
But is Tank elite?
Hold on. Wait.
Hold on.
But
Is
it's
Tank elite?
crazy.
Huh?
Is Tank elite?
Not proved it to me yet. He ain't fought no elite fighters.
Oh man, but
All
y'all
right,
the
I gotta
same
go.
ones that
I
thought
gotta
Frank
go. I'm
Martin was gonna
listening.
go
This
in
is
there and do
crazy.
something to him.
He ain't fought no elite fighter. Tell me the
But
elite
y'all
fighter
the
that Tank
same
Davis fought.
ones.
Tell
Listen,
me
but
the
y'all the
elite fighter
same,
that Tank Davis fought. I'm waiting.
bro. But y'all the same.
Hold on. He fought Leo Santa Cruz. Come on, man.
And
40 niggas
y'all
in.
thought, listen, y'all thought
And he
Ryan
cleaned them
Garcia was
up.
gonna get in there and do
I'll give you
something. Y'all
that.
thought Mario
I'll
Barrios
give
was
you
gonna
that.
get in there and do something. Y'all thought Frank Martin was gonna go in there and do something to Tank. Y'all be forgetting this type of shit though. Y'all really thought did y'all?
Nobody ever gave Frank Martin or Ryan Garcia a chance to win that fight.
He's
Nobody gave
lying.
him.
I swear to God, it was niggas saying Frank Martin was gonna go in there and do
That
something because
wasn't
this is the
me.
first.
But you're not talking to
Listen.
niggas. You
Let
talking
me
to
talk.
me.
Let me talk. Let me talk.
You talking to me. You're
Listen.
not talking to niggas. You talking to me.
Hey, look. B3. Y'all remember when it was like, oh, Tank never fought a black fighter. He ain't even put hands on Frank Martin. All this type of shit. Y'all was like, he ain't never fought a black fighter. I feel like Frank Martin gonna give him trouble, all the trouble in the world. Y'all remember that?
Ain't nobody said that. Ain't nobody said that.
You probably wasn't there. You probably wasn't
Nah, I
there.
He was
never said
definitely
that.
saying that. Yeah.
Come on now.
I
Then
never
guess
said
People
what?
that.
He
wanted
went
Tank
in
to
there.
fight somebody black for a while. That's a fact.
Exactly. And guess what? He went in there and did what? Fucked him
B3,
Stop
over.
him.
Pride.
From the
Did you
press
give
conference all the
Frank
way over
Martin
to
a
the
chance to
fight.
win that fight?
Nah, I picked them 8th round stoppage.
Okay. All right.
Me
That's
too.
all I want to know.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I mean anybody can have their
We
Did you
opinion.
give
made
Ryan
money on
Garcia a
Tank.
chance to win? Did you give Ryan Garcia a chance to win the fight?
Hell no.
No.
Okay.
We
But
won
guess
money
what?
on
But that's
Tank
the
by
thing
stoppage.
though. People thought he was gonna go in there and do something. That's my point.
What did you think?
I thought he was gonna beat
Fuck
him, but
what
that's
they
because
thought.
I be studying this shit. I study this
Hey,
shit.
listen. Fuck what they thought. What did you think?
That ain't fair though. Because I can
How's it
think
not
anything
fair?
and I be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be
You
wrong. I
could
could
be
think
wrong.
dude's gonna
I
go
was
in there and
just
tear
wrong
Virgil Ortiz
yesterday.
the fuck up.
Look,
And guess what?
I was
Virgil
just
Ortiz fuck
wrong
around, go in
yesterday.
there and land some shit.
And
I
Juan
was
dipped
just
out.
wrong
We ain't talk
yesterday.
about
I
that.
thought Charles Martin was gonna knock F.A. Jogba the fuck out. I was wrong
You
yesterday.
tripping. He said Ryan is Cloudboy GOAT. What are you talking about? What's up with this nigga thinking I fuck with Ryan Garcia? Stop.
Ryan,
I
you don't fuck,
think it was
what?
when you were
You
saying that
don't
he
fuck
was
with the
better than
Victorville
Brian Norman.
shell?
Ryan Garcia is better than Brian Norman.
Yeah, I think
I don't care what nobody say.
You were giving him a lot.
Now look, and I'm saying, and listen, before I even move on, I'm saying that as of right now. Now, if Brian Norman go in there and he look different, if he go in there and look different, then I'll shut up because he proved me wrong. But until then, Ryan Garcia is better than Brian Norman. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Hold on. The Ryan that fought Rolly is not better than Brian Norman.
I don't care
That
which
Ryan,
version.
that Ryan was,
I don't care
Let me
which
tell you-
version.
let me
Hey,
tell
look,
you-
it won't tell you why
let
you
me
can't
tell you
use
why
that.
Ryan ain't shit. Let me tell you why Ryan
You
ain't
using
shit.
that example? You using
Ryan
that
ain't
example
shit.
is like saying,
Because if you're a
Go
good
ahead.
fighter, you do not lose to Rolly Romero.
listen, bro. First of all, we only seen Rolly get beat up. Well, let me stop because he definitely did get his ass whooped by the old man. But we ain't gonna speak on that. My whole point.
Pitbull stopped him.
Okay, but look. But Pitbull elite. But anyways, we're gonna move past that. My point is this: Ryan Garcia got history with Rolly Romero. Same with Tank having history with Lamont Roach. Of course, the familiarity is going to be there. This is the same thing that happened to Caleb Plant and the last dude that he just fought. When the familiarity is there and the motherfucker knows something about you, the fight is going to look different. You're going to go in that fight with a different energy. We seen the tapes from the sparring between Rolly and Ryan Garcia. So of course, in his mind, thinking like, "Damn, I don't want to give that shit again."
So
That's all I'm saying.
Are you gonna be willing to revisit this conversation when Barrios knocks this dude out?
Hey, I got a question. What was who did I pick for that fight? I could have sworn I picked Mario Barrios by stoppage. I swear to God, I did.
For which fight?
I said Mario Barrios is going to stop Ryan Garcia. That's like the first thing I said when I hopped on there.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
What?
We do got Barrios.
Come on, I study this shit. I do my best. I'm not always right, but for the most part, I am.
But you're gonna be wrong on this one. I told you don't bet that.
Hey, listen.
Mr. Stone doesn't
I'm gonna see that slip.
No, I don't have nothing against Ryan Garcia. I just told you that you asked me, was Devin Haney elite? I said Devin Haney's not elite because elite fighters don't get hit with the same punch over and over and over again.
Hold the fuck up. How? He beat Lomachenko.
He was concussed. He was concussed in that fight, Mr. Stone. You gotta give him a pass.
I ain't giving him
beat
no pass.
Lomachenko.
He so what? That was 5 years ago. I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Dang,
so did
you just gonna erase the brother's history?
Teofimo beat Lomachenko too. How'd that work out for him?
Teofimo is an elite fighter.
A pound for pound fighter. That's a pound for pound fighter.
He's an elite fighter. He's fighting at an elite level. This was
elite fighters. Let me tell you something about elite fighters. I'm gonna say it again. Elite fighters don't get beat up by motherfucking Sandor Martin and Steve Claggett.
He got wins.
Sandor Martin can fight. What you talking about? Sandor Martin can fucking fight.
So now Sandor Martin is elite?
I didn't say he was elite. I said he can fight. Bro, listen, bro. Check it out. Hold on. Check it out, bro. Let's slow this whole thing down. Let's be real. Hold on. Let's be real, bro. If we gave Edwin De Los Santos the same opponents that Teofimo had, I guarantee you Edwin De Los Santos is winning all those fights. If Edwin De Los Santos' career got moved just like Teo's,
I will bet the house that Sandor Martin cleans up Edwin De Los Santos. Cleans him up.
He probably could. Sandor Martin can fight. I never say he can't fight. He can fight.
You just said no. You just said if you gave Edwin De Los Santos the same opponents that Teofimo had, he beats them all. I said no, he don't.
Hey, he definitely beat Cambosis. That's all I'm saying. He definitely beat Cambosis. He definitely ain't losing to no fucking Cambosis.
And that's another one. And that's the biggest one of all. Prize B3. You know I said this before.
Bro,
you cannot call yourself an elite fighter if you lose to George Cambosis.
Oh man. He said I call everybody elite. I don't call everybody elite, but guess what? Everybody I'm naming, they be in the headlines because they fucking elite. Come on now, you gotta use your brain. These dudes be in the headlines 24/7. Is Keyshawn Davis not an elite fighter? Just a question.
Not yet.
Bro, he's clearly elite. The dude was in the Olympics. How the fuck? He already had a belt. Listen, how is he not elite when he had a belt in under 20 fights?
He beat. Who did he beat for that belt? Dennis Barancik, who was 37 years old.
Yeah, but never been stopped. He had just be the future Hall of Famer and never ready. He be the future Hall of Famer and never ready.
Bro, y'all love saying this. Y'all love saying this age thing. Y'all love saying this age thing.
Fighter who he moved up. He beat a 135 pound.
Wow.
He beat a 130 pound fighter for the 135 pound title. And you come on, man.
Come on, man. He's barely making 130. He's
Navarrete. The only way Eduardo Navarrete is gonna get into the Hall of Fame is if he buys a ticket at the door.
He's a 4-division champion.
He's just talking.
A long reigning
Navarrete
champion.
is not going to nobody's Hall of Fame.
Come on,
nobody.
Yes, come on.
He may go to the Mexico Hall of Fame. He ain't going to one in New York.
Hey, yo.
So man, the Mexican brothers was showing that brother so much love it ain't make no sense, man.
What fighter to you is elite, bro?
Vaquero?
Usyk is elite.
Come on.
Usyk is elite.
Okay.
I think Benavidez is elite.
Okay, so wait.
Bivol is elite.
Hold up. Let's stop right there. Let's stop
Bivol is
right
elite.
there.
I
Okay,
think
hold on.
Benavidez is elite.
Okay, but let's stop
Bivol
right
is
there.
elite.
Why is he elite to you? Just a question. Benavidez, why?
Because he fights and dominates everybody they put in front of him. Dominates him.
Is that not what? Okay, never mind.
I co-sign. Who you say? Usyk and Benavidez? I co-sign those two.
Usyk, Benavidez. I say Bivol has proven to be elite.
Yeah. Bivol for sure.
I would say Beterbiev, but he's 41 years old. I don't think he's elite anymore.
How can you not be elite anymore? You just passed your prime. You still elite, but you just went past your prime.
He's not an elite fighter. He's not an elite fighter anymore.
His career
I think a lot of people
I'm gonna say this.
I think a lot of people at 75 now would beat him. That wouldn't have beat him 3 years ago. A lot of people
like who?
Benavidez would beat him. I think Morrell would beat him.
About the top guy.
How do we know that? How do we know that?
I think this version of Anthony Yard would beat him. The guy that fought 3 years ago, not so much.
Anthony Yard just got walked over.
You remember Anthony Yard went 11 hard rounds with him before. So I think this guy would beat him. The guy that 3 years ago, Beterbiev 3 years ago,
and he was nobody for his life.
But 3 years ago, nobody at 175 beats Beterbiev. This Beterbiev, yeah, he gets beat.
All right, he's an old guy. All right. Anybody else? Is Boost elite?
Hold on. Wait. So I gotta. Okay, but that's so funny that you said that. So and look, I agree with you. Everybody who you just named, I agree that they are elite. But them guys that you were saying that's not elite, I got questions for that because everybody say Boots don't fight nobody. So how is he elite?
Because the same reason he's elite is the same reason Benavidez is elite. Boots Ennis has dominated everybody they put in front of him.
But the thing is, but look, and I agree with you, he is elite. But this is my whole thing with the guys who you were saying is not elite. When you going against guys who you're supposed to beat, who you're favored to beat, that's how you're gonna look. But when you're going against a guy who's evenly matched with you in experience, skills, speed, defense, and etc., that fight is a 50-50 fight. Any guy can win. So my whole point is rather one guy lose or not, he's still elite because he played ball at an elite level. That's my whole point.
Didn't I ask you to say not to worry about what other people said and what you think?
I'm saying what I'm thinking right now. What you talking about?
Right. Okay. So let me ask you this. That I'm telling you what I thought. When Gary Antoine Russell fought El Raya, immediately I said Gary Antoine Russell gonna beat him. There was never a doubt in my mind that Antoine Russell was gonna beat him because he wasn't good enough.
I second that. I made money on Gary.
Me too. I thought he was going. I already knew he was going to beat him. That was like an easy pick.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
But look, though, that's because the styles, though. That's because the styles.
It's because El Rayo hadn't fought anyone in his entire career to prepare him for Gary Antoine Russell.
That too. But look, though, and I'm glad you just said that because look, to me, I feel like okay. Let me say this. In all of these guys we talking about with their resume and stuff like that, all of that is because of the matchups too. Like for instance, if we're looking at Keyshawn Davis versus a Richardson Hitchens, that's a fight to where, to me, I would favor Richardson Hitchens to beat Keyshawn Davis. But if it was but if it was a Keyshawn Davis versus a Gary Antoine Russell, I'm picking Keyshawn Davis because stylistically, that fight is going to look different. It's going to give Keyshawn Davis a lot of looks. Richardson Hitchens not going to give Keyshawn Davis those looks.
Who did Richardson Hitchens struggle with?
The dude Ramos or whatever his name
Gustavo
is.
Lemos, right?
Yeah, Lemos, yeah.
If you struggle with Gustavo Lemos, you have no chance against Keyshawn Davis.
Yo, it's funny
None.
you say that because
None.
Mayweather struggle with what's that dude that knocked his tooth out? What's his name again?
Everybody struggled with Maidana.
The Venezuelan dude.
Everybody struggled with Maidana.
But that's my point. That's my point. Some dudes are not there to beat you. They just there to give you a tough fight. That's my point. Sometimes stylistically, that's going to happen. And you got to look at the situation. And I'm not giving dude no excuse, but I'm just saying, under them IBF rules, it's going to look different. It's going to look different.
Then if you got a bigger problem with the IBF rules, why you take the belt?
I don't
fight for the belt.
Look,
go to the WBC.
Now look, I'm gonna keep it 100. I definitely think Richardson Hitchens ducked Matias for that. That definitely was a duck move. But I'm just saying what we seeing today.
Okay, and I get that. Now I'm gonna let you go with that. But I just think Keyshawn Davis is way too violent for Richardson Hitchens. He's gonna beat him up and stop him.
I don't
Keyshawn Davis is a mean dude. He's mean in that ring. He's mean. He's violent.
He is mean.
He's gonna beat that dude up and stop him.
He's mean for sure, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Keyshawn Davis is, if he gets you hurt, he don't let you off the hook. He's not gonna let you off the hook. He'll get you out.
But guess what? You think Richardson Hitchens is gonna stand there and let him beat up top of his head like that? No, sir.
He stand there and let Gustavo Lemos beat on him.
That's a different fighter. When the motherfuckers training to be applying pressure like that, when they train for that, it's gonna look like that. Because that's what they.
I come from a different era. I come from an era where the elite guys, like the Roy Jones type guys, the Marvin Hagler type guys, the Sugar Ray Leonard type guys, they treated everybody the same. They beat them up. Everybody. Nobody got a pass.
Well, I'm not giving nobody a pass.
Give passes.
No. I'm not giving.
Back then, the Mike McCallums, nobody got a pass.
No, I'm not giving nobody a pass. The only reason why, and the reason why it looked like that is because every time somebody loses to somebody, everybody got something to say. But realistically, styles make fight. That's why back then they was fighting everybody.
No, we don't have something to say. Like, look, let's be honest. When Benavidez beat the shit out of Morrell, people didn't really have that much to say. They had that much to say. Because everybody figured Benavidez was supposed to beat that guy. That guy only had 11 fights. He's supposed to beat that guy.
Yeah, we made money on Benavidez. Yeah, that was an easy call.
He was supposed to beat that guy. But when a motherfucker like a Teofimo Lopez loses to George Kambosos, we gonna talk shit. Because you ain't supposed to lose to that guy. That guy went to war with Lee fucking Selby.
Mr. Moore.
And you lose to that guy?
Man. Listen, Mr. Moore, B3 ESPN. Come on, man. We gotta regulate.
And you
some
lose
of this.
to that guy? Come on, man. He went life and death with Lee Selby, and you lost to him? Then you got the unmitigated gall to come up here and talk about you with Lee? And if you don't get up out of here.
He beat Josh Taylor.
After 430 days out of the ring, multiple cocaine and alcohol binges, you beat that guy. Okay.
What about the Loma win?
You beat a little guy who didn't belong at 35. You were bigger than him, stronger than him, faster than him, and younger than him. You're supposed to. But did he not?
He was fighting at 35 before he fought him, though.
Loma did not belong at 35. Everybody knows Lomachenko's best weights were 26 and 30. Lomachenko did not belong at 135, but his skills allowed him to beat guys up there.
But look, that's crazy. But that's crazy that you say that because you just said these dudes get passes for certain fights. And you giving him a pass because he moved up in weight. Nobody gave Adrian Broner. Nobody gave Adrian Broner a pass for going up in weight and fighting McDonald.
Was supposed to beat him. Teofimo was supposed to beat him.
No.
I give him a pass.
No.
He was supposed to
No.
beat that dude.
No, he
Nah.
wasn't.
Teal was
No,
a
he
plus
wasn't.
300 underdog. He was an underdog in that fight.
I don't give a damn what Vegas says. I don't give a damn what the bookies say. I don't give a damn what ESPN said. If you watch boxing, this guy is supposed to beat this guy because this guy's too little.
Man, no,
height don't
bro.
win fights,
When you got
man.
skills like that don't mean shit.
Loma
Oh,
went
yes,
in there
it
with a
does.
shoulder injury. That was the better argument.
Let me ask you this. Oh, man, here we go with these excuses. Why did Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez the first time? Why he beat him?
Too big, too skillful. He not going for that. For
He
all
was
that,
just too
you gonna hit
damn
on
big.
me?
All that shit you hit them other dudes with didn't affect Bivol one bit. Walk
Yes,
through
it
that
did.
shit
Man,
and beat you
Tio,
up.
that size that ain't even close to the level of size
He was
comparison.
too little. Why did Devin Haney beat Lomachenko? Because Lomachenko was too damn little.
Nah, Devin outskilled Loma.
He was too little.
Exactly. And we got to keep it real, bro. Them
Too
dudes,
little.
some of them dudes that you named didn't even use their size in these fights.
Who didn't use their size?
Devin Haney, he didn't use his size.
That's the only thing that kept him upright was his size. Loma couldn't really hurt him.
Lomachenko be out here hurting shit? I didn't know that.
Lomachenko stopped Richard Comey. Lomachenko stopped Nakatani. All
Nah,
these
he
135
didn't. Nah,
guys
hold on.
now.
He did.
He
He
stopped
did
this shit.
not. He did
He
not
did.
stop
Lomachenko
Richard
making shit
Comey.
quit.
But why
He
he
did not
ain't do
stop
okay?
Richard
So
Comey.
why he didn't do that to Gary Russell? He ain't do that to Gary Russell. He ain't go in there and play with him like that.
Did he lose to Gary Russell?
No, but he didn't go in
I don't
there and
remember
knock
him
him
losing.
out.
Tough fight.
He ain't just go in there
I
and
don't
beat
remember him
on him.
losing.
No Moschenko. Yeah.
I don't think anybody right now, it's only a very few people at 135 that'll beat Gary Russell. Right now. And Gary Russell's 38. And there's only a few dudes up there that might beat him.
I agree.
I want Gary Russell versus Abdullah Mason.
I was
That's
just
a
gonna
good
say
fight.
that.
That's a good fight.
I've been saying that for a hot
That's
minute.
a good fight.
But as of right now, you don't see. Won't tell you what'll be a good fight though. Instead of that, I think if
y'all know Schofield and Lucas Body is signed to fight for the WBA. They haven't released
Lucas
a
Body
date.
probably gonna beat him. Lucas
That's gonna
Body's
be a
probably
tough
gonna
fight.
beat him.
I think Gary Russell and what's my man who just fought Fulton? I be forgetting shit, but I'm losing it.
Oh, Gary stopped Fulton.
Well, Shockey Foster.
Yeah, Shockey Foster. I think Gary or Shockey
That's a good
Foster would be
fight.
a great
That's
fight.
a good fight. That's
I
a good
wish he would
fight.
have kept that title at 135, man, but I guess
He
they
know the
promised
rules.
him
Hey,
they
D3,
promised him the
he knew the
unification.
rules. He knew the rules. He knew he beat Fulton, but he wasn't trying to beat them fuck with them other dudes up there. He knew the rules.
And I think Ray Savage and Gary Russell would be a good fight too.
Ray Ford?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good
I
fight
think
too.
Gary would beat him though, because Ray ain't got no pop. I think Gary would beat him.
He got skills though.
But he ain't got no pop. You can't keep Gary off.
He said Shock gonna run Gary out the gym. I'm weak.
Shit. Put his ass in there. Put Shock
He
ass
said
in
Ray
there with
Ford
Gary. Let's
is
see.
mid. Ray Ford is not mid. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all out of pocket today.
Hey, Shock calling
Man, it's the
everybody
big
else
fight
out.
week, man.
Hey, Shock calling everybody else out. Why do you call out Gary? Go fight Gary, Shock.
You know they gonna come
Call
up with all
everybody
the
else out.
excuses in the
What
world
does
not to
Gary
fight him.
have?
You calling everybody
He a
else out. Go
name.
fight Gary.
He a name. Put him on the resume.
Go on fight Gary. Go beat Gary.
They
Somebody
gonna
gotta pay
fight
for
these
that.
other no
Somebody gotta
names
pay for the fight.
anyways.
Nah, Gary might have to go to 130. Shock trying to unify 130.
No,
Shock
Gary
ain't
is at
trying to do
130.
shit.
Gary at 130.
Shock ass is just talking. Shock like to hear himself talk.
I think they're gonna give him the winner of the Nunes Navarrete.
Sugar Nunez?
Yeah.
Sugar might be Shock. Navarrete don't have a chance. Navarrete old.
So you got Sugar next week.
Yeah, he gonna beat the shit out of Navarrete.
Yeah, that's why Eddie bought the fight. I think so too.
He gonna fuck Navarrete up.
But Navarrete is like a Mexican legend. Like they really believe in him.
They can believe all they want. He
He
gonna
kicked
get
a
his
lot
ass.
of ass. He
They
beat
gonna
the hell
believe
out
in this ass
of
whooping that's
Oscar
coming.
Valdez.
They gonna believe in this ass whooping that's coming too.
Yeah, but Nunes better protect his chin. It's a little
What's
feedback
Devin
coming
gonna
through.
do, man? So he's calling out Xander. He talking shit to Shakur. He talking shit to Keyshawn. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do, man?
Xander, I don't think Xander and them want that fight right now. But
Shit. Xander say come to Puerto Rico. He with it.
nah, they trying to
Or
do
meet
it
him
for
in New
New
York.
York.
Or
Yeah, it's
meet him
gonna
in
be
New
for
York. So Puerto
it's
Rican
gonna
Day
be
parade. Meet
June.
him there.
Yeah, in June for the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Meet him
Bill and
there.
Devin said they already do it. They'll do it. So we just got to see if Xander gonna take the fight. You think the Josh Kelly fight is bigger than that fight?
It's a unification. Of course it is. A 3-belt unification.
But who the hell knows Josh Kelly? Like, I mean, that's what I'm
They know
saying, man.
Josh Kelly in London.
Nobody knows him, man.
They know him in London. Take that shit to the O2 Arena.
They know Devin Haney in London.
Take that shit to the O2 Arena. 3-belt unification. That's bigger than the Devin Haney fight.
Now you capping. Like Xander Zayas ain't a 19-year-old kid. Like how old is Xander? Maybe he's
Okay.
22 now.
23. He's 23. He's
Yeah,
23.
23. Like this dude's a kid. These dudes ain't been around. Josh Kelly.
This
These
kid is
dudes
the
just got on
unified.
the.
He's the
These dudes just
unified
got belts.
welterweight. He's the unified welterweight champion. The
This
super
nigga
welterweight
Devin.
champion.
This nigga Devin
He's the
got
unified
Breakfast Club
super welterweight
interviews from
champion.
2019 and
Nobody
belts
cares about
and
that.
belts and had belts since 2019. He been champion for how
Nobody
many
cares
years
about
now?
that.
Come
Nobody
on,
cares
man.
about that because Devin
That's the
Haney
only
got
thing you
the
should care
brakes.
about.
He got the brakes beat off of him by the
And
dude from Victorville.
he's still a bigger fight for Josh Kelly or for Xander.
Oh, a separate? Yeah, but Josh Kelly versus Sanders is a bigger fight
Nobody
than Devin Haney versus either one
that's
of them.
not nobody's going to like nobody cares about that fight. That I mean, it sounds good, but like nobody's gonna care.
Nobody
Like
even that worried about nobody caring over here. They take that shit to England and sell out.
they ain't got nothing else to do.
Nobody gave a fuck about
Congratulations.
nobody gave a fuck about Eubank and Ben, but they both made
They don't
13
got
and
a whole
19
bunch of
million.
fighters. Listen,
They made Eubank
listen.
and Ben made 13
People
and
want to
19
watch the
million
best. You
respectively.
want
So,
people want
you
to
know,
watch the best in the world, and they tried that
people
USA
want to
versus the
watch
world.
Eubank and Ben because
They
they both made 13 and 19 million dollars.
they don't
Devin
have
ain't never made
anybody
that.
else.
Xander ain't never made that. And
They don't
the
have
other dude, Kelly,
nobody.
ain't never made that. They ain't never made that.
They
They
don't
never
have
made that.
nobody.
But they made that.
Congratulations. I mean, I'm happy for Conor Ben and Chris Eubank. I mean, they did what they were supposed to do.
They made money.
But I mean, all of the other fighters, I mean, like Pat McCormick, Conor Walker looking like the pound for
Who
pound
the
number
fuck
fighter
is
in the
that?
UK.
Who the fuck is those dudes?
Conor Walker,
Who's
he's the
Connor
guy.
Walker? Who is it?
He's the guy that's in the UK.
That did what?
Yeah, 147 pounder.
What did he do?
He's stopping dudes from the UK. I just told you.
He's stopping dudes from the UK. Okay. Well, are those dudes ranked in the top 10?
I think McCormick was. Yeah, the last dude. That was a
No,
12
the
round
dudes
fight.
he's
He stopped him
stopping.
in the 12.
We're talking about the dudes he's stopping. He's ranked in top 10 in the United
Yes.
States? In the world. Top 10 in
In
the
the
world.
world, yeah.
Okay.
Top 15.
Oh, there you go. Let's
And he
clean it up.
stopped him.
Let's clean it up.
And he stopped him though. But this
Okay,
is an
well,
Olympian.
shit.
They beat Richardson, Hitchens, and the amateurs.
Okay, well,
So
let's
that's what I'm
fight
saying,
Richardson
man.
Hitchens
We
again. Bring
know,
him over here. Bring him over
but at the
here,
end of the
and let's put him
day,
in the ring with Richardson Hitchens.
oh,
Since he
Conor
beat him
Walker,
so
yeah, I would
easily.
like that.
Since he beat him so easily. Bring him over here.
Yeah. Nah, the dude that got stopped beat Richardson, Hitchens. That's what I'm saying, man. The UK, they got some good talent over there. But as we saw with All-Star game. They tried to do the USA versus the world.
I didn't watch that shit.
The USA, it was fire. You missed it. It was a hell of a show. Shout out to all the great American basketball players, Black American basketball players and champions. Black Americans still running sports.
That's so
It
cool.
was
Yeah, about
phenomenal.
that.
Yeah. But listen, man, we hit 3 hours. It was a beautiful show. Appreciate you, Mr. Show, and pulling up.
All right.
Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Hell of a fight week this week. Uh, listen, the grind don't stop. We over 5,000 on TikTok. We touching some paper. Thank God, man. Thank God. Listen, bless the Cash App, bless the Zelle. It's been a journey. We've been on this road since April of last year to get monetized on YT on YouTube. I'm putting in the papers. I'm putting in the papers to be monetized on the channel on Saturday. So shout out to the 21st. February 21st. We're gonna be getting to it. Appreciate all the love and support. We're gonna let it rest and be back tomorrow. God bless y'all. Love y'all, man. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Let's go green.
All right, is you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers. You got to be soldiers, all right? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive, and you shut the fuck up.